Were you, or were you not, on a gay cruise?
No, you're 120% dick pic.
Everybody at that age, they're sperminator.
Yeah.
Because we don't care about anything else. We're walking hard on looking for a hole.
That's. I have to say you're right on that one. Oh, my God.
A stiff breeze comes through the room, and you return the favor.
Gonorrhea. Oh. Somewhere on the outside of this building, there is a hole where squirrels come in.
Better than a hole where dicks go. Going down the stairs to wash the laundry. What the hell? Shh. Pizza. Stop! Stop it now! I order you to stop! I'm still touching myself.
Yeah!
All young bitches want to do is pop pills, smoke weed, get drunk, lay around, suck dick, eat hot Cheetos, charge they phone, get a sew and weave, twerk, be bisexual, eat McDonald's, wash they pussy in the sink, lie, take selfies, and talk shit through Wi-Fi because they phone never on.
I think washing they pussy in the sink is my favorite part. The Vietnamese trade in dongs. Figuratively and literally, I'm sure.
Oh, my God, that's hilarious.
I did decide to look it up. 500,000 dongs is a good night for Pop's ex.
Like most women, he's an emotional thinker.
Good God.
I mean, that's part of the problem we're having now in our society is we have a bunch of emotional thinkers that want the world to, to fall in line with their emotions. That's not... look, reality doesn't give a shit about emotions.
It's my lived truth. Fuck your lived truth.
No, it's not. It's your perspective.
Kiss my ass.
Literally like, hey, Sergeant Pop, you got to turn your bear suit. I'm like, over my dead body. No. Just give me a statement of charges. Yeah. You're never getting this back. Yeah. You can suck it.
I'm going to wear this with my Russian coat.
you will bury me in this. Hey! Why you gotta fucking be like that, man?
Because I'm an asshole, and I learned from the best. I'm sitting across from him, and I'm pointing at you with all 4 fingers.
All right, first of all, the Russian jacket is World War II surplus.
I'll send you a picture of it, Sarge.
Yeah, okay. I
got you standing wearing it with holding 2 giant buckets like you just collected all the chum from behind the dump dumpster at the bar, and you're going to go home and make ice cream out of it. Good morning, slutty moms. Welcome to Gruntspeak.
Live from the lair.
Surprise, mother trucker.
All right.
I decided I would come and bask, just bathe you all in my presence like a golden shower. It'd be fantastic. But you guys are not here for. Oh, where's my butt? There's the butts. I know you guys have really missed the butts. You guys are not here for me. You guys are here for the Pledge of Allegiance, from what I understand, yes?
Yeah.
And for that, we go to the green weenie.
All right, everybody. We're starting off the show. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And we have to give the briefing. This is basically a show for dudes. This is what happens when men are unsupervised. We get a show like this, and these are just our opinions. And if you really get offended, you don't really have to watch. It's totally voluntary. Now, on top of that, I have 2 new additions to the popism vocabulary. This is Vlabby, which is a vicious, flabby person or vicious, fat person.
We're going to get introduced to one of those later.
Yeah, and next, Brazy, which is a bitch that's lazy.
Or a brazen bitch that's lazy.
Hey,
Why
man,
do I even
this
come
is
here?
what it is. All right, let's get this.
Hey, I've had many a date where I've had that exact question cross my mind.
This
Oh,
is
yeah?
why I wear the. This is why I wear the helmet.
This is why you wear them. Got to shield yourself from incoming Navy men. Ah!
Navy men. Oh my God.
It's a terrible,
Wow.
terrible idea. Oh, the wheels of woe.
We're gonna start off
should
the wheels of
probably paint
woe.
over- We should
Yeah.
probably paint over the green ones. I'm just saying because they're see-through.
Yes,
kind
honey.
of like David Hogg's ear.
I have mentioned this. I've mentioned this to him several times, and
And we'll get her done.
well, we love Pop, but he has certain idiosyncrasies,
a little bit.
namely forgetting things.
That's
very
why you
true.
come in here. It's fucking hilarious.
It looks like you have 3 giant multicolored testicles.
Hey, I have one for the Wheel of Woe that I feel like we really, really need to show.
All right.
So hang on, let me load it up.
And we're loading it up.
Now, if you'll
Excuse
see
me
in the
while
middle,
I. Excuse me while I
this one
whip
is
this
the
out.
vagina wheel, and this one is
Yep.
the reasons wheel.
Reasons and vagine.
Reasons and
In
vagina.
vagina.
Should I boot up the first
Vagina.
video that I have loaded while you're getting
Yeah,
situated
yeah.
over there?
Hold up.
Go ahead, do that. Do that.
All right, let's get her done. This is video number 1 comes to us courtesy of the Whatever podcast.
Yeah, if anyone out there knows those people, I would love to be on that podcast at least once because there's some crazy narcissistic biatches on that show.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. 1 minute of woe.
So does the wage gap exist?
I just think you're
Can I say
brainwashed.
something?
You think I'm brainwashed?
I think that there is a lot of expectations for women to behave a certain way.
Are there not expectations for men to behave a certain way too?
Yes,
No.
there are.
I would almost argue it's easier to start a business in America as a woman. You have preferential treatment when it comes to loans, preferential hiring processes. Literally, just because you're a woman, women are the majority of college graduates. Life being a woman, I feel like in some ways kind of life on easy mode if you play into the corporate structure. They literally have empowerment programs that they don't allow men, let alone straight white men in. There's literally a multi-billion-dollar corporate push to empower women. You know, you think I'm brainwashed, you can think that, but you also espouse an ideology that you can't even give me literally one example why you actually believe it, let alone define it, but you
That's
just slap that
fucking
label on
hard.
because that's what mainstream
Damn.
society has told you to believe. So I think you're actually the one who's brainwashed.
Jesus, she just ripped him.
Girl, you are so based.
Thank you.
Dude, she just grilled her like the fish she smells like.
Hell yeah.
What?
All right, we're
Nicely
going to
played,
spin the
Blake.
wheel. The first one's a white wheel. We ready?
That's racist.
So
I get
racist.
And we got number 2.
Number 2, PMS.
All right. So those ladies on the board are on the premenstrual syndrome ride. Now, for those of you that don't know, PMS lasts 3 to 5 days prior, and then the rag happens, and that's another 3 to 5 days. So it could be 1/3 of a month that these women are checking out mentally. All right, let's roll. What?
When I was 21, I shared a house with 4 females,
Oh my God.
and they sync up as well,
Yes, they do.
and that is bad.
Oh,
Carry
yeah.
on.
Wheel
Carry on.
number 1. I know the green one you can't read. I need to fix it.
I'm just looking at all the ways it's passing through.
Number 6.
Number 6, the overspender.
So a lot of these. Oh, look what happened. The camera
What the
automatically.
hell? That's weird.
That is weird. All right, we gotta readjust.
Holy shit!
It's
That's kind of
like-
cool, actually.
It's like turning on me, man. You bastard.
Dude, what the hell?
I have no idea.
I don't know what's
weird.
going on.
I'm not zooming in on you.
Doing it again.
It's okay. Just spin the next one. It's fine. As long as you're standing over the wheel, we can. It's actually easier to read the numbers.
There you go.
this
Yeah.
way.
All right.
Look at that.
Dude,
What a
I'm not
strange
comfortable being this close to you. This is like a homo suspicion point in progress.
In progress. Now this one goes on for a while because it's
It's loose like your ex.
yes.
Whoa.
That is the number 14.
Number 14, conceited, arrogant, and selfish.
And we have a winner!
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. That's,
Third floor lingerie.
Yeah. I mean, come on now. See, I don't know. Is there a way we could fix that with the camera? That's really annoying.
You have to. There's probably some sort of firmware or an app that you didn't download to the computer to control that thing. But I've never seen that
There
happen
are-
before.
there
with
are
that.
always
That's
is.
fine.
there always is.
Listen, they don't come here for perfection. They're just here for
Okay.
the comedic relief, I guess.
Now, if they want perfection, they can just look up pictures of Sydney Sweeney's breasts. It's all good.
That's a little excessive.
Yeah, a
See,
little
the-
excessive, but
Well-
nevertheless,
And here's the thing:
What
the
about-
camera is not moving, but it's like
it's
zooming in on
following
the-
your
It's
face.
tracking you.
Yeah.
But then when you put your arms out, it zooms the shot out. Did you notice this? Or no, it did. What? Oh, you're fucking with me now. Okay. Hey. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's got that AI hand reading crap installed in it.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
That's what it is. Yes.
Yeah.
So if you do that, it should. There you go.
this
That's what it is. Okay. We have figured it out.
is terrifying.
Now, how do we get it to pan back where it was supposed to be? Oh, okay.
There we go.
3D coming at you.
That's fantastic.
Oh, did never ever dance like that again.
All right, I won't.
Box Twine and Catland has.
Oh yeah, this is a good one here.
Meltdown. Feminists scream their heads off. Is there any other way of communicating in current year? Let's see.
You should not be surprised when you advocate for violence that you use. You're supporting murder, man. You're supporting murder. You're supporting murder. Your demons are manifesting. You guys aborted. How about the little baby women that call? How about the little women that you support the destruction of this number?
Wow, they are fucking out of their minds.
How about that? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Oh, that was a great argument, my friend.
Well, there we got a ballless wonder right there.
Pussy. You can't play me. On you. And let my fire come off your ass. You're the whole for somebody who actually advocates for the destruction of little babies and little you are here about controlling women. Controlling women. About controlling women. You don't give a fuck. Real men. Real men. Fuck you. Real men. Fuck you. Real men. Fuck you.
Who's fucking her?
Who is Orlando Castile? Who is
I know,
Breonna
this is
Taylor?
insane.
Who is
What
Diana
the
Taylor?
hell?
You don't fucking up because you don't give a fuck about black people. Shut the fuck up. I care about black babies. No, you care about fucking fetuses. Feed the fucking fetuses. Feed the fetuses. Hold the fetuses. Give the fetuses health care. Shut the fuck
What?
up. Shut the fuck up. No, you
God in
don't.
heaven.
No, you
All
don't.
right,
Shut
stop
the
it right
fuck up.
there.
Hypocrisy.
That's a yeah.
All right.
Yeah, First of all, I want to point out that the blonde who was happily screaming was obviously also on her OnlyFans and had one of those fan clicked vibrators going.
Yeah, it's very true. Yeah,
The only excuse for that expression. So
it's the kind of
Now-
woman who would wear a butt plug on a roller coaster,
Right.
and then be surprised when the ass pain arrives.
when I first started getting involved in this in 2009, I was doing a lot of public speaking for men's rights. And we had women just like that show up, pull fire alarms, call in bomb threats, call the police, do all kinds of crazy shit.
Because they obviously have a point, right?
Well, we weren't even allowed to talk. And they were doing that shit.
Amazing.
Isn't that insane? All right, let's white wheel. Let's go.
White wheel is a go.
Magically.
That's great.
9.
Number 9 must be right. Hey, that fits.
Yeah. Oh! All right, this wheel here. I love the wheel of woe.
Numero
Interactive
uno.
entertainment.
Vagine.
Cheeky. Here we go.
Dicky.
And we're at number 8.
Number 8, Abby used.
Well,
It's pretty obvious.
it's pretty obvious.
Well,
All right.
Yeah. Oh, Abby used by, gas-powered vibrators, I'm sure, with ripcords.
And they don't have to use protection because they want the abortion as birth control.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
All right, next
Just-
one.
Saddle up, Buttercup. Bring ding 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 ding
Such
bing
an
bing bing
asshole.
bing 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 bring ding 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 bing 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 bow. Bring ding 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 ding. And
This
we're
one
still
doesn't
going.
Actually, want to make a decision. Okay, hang on.
That wheel is a woman.
Number 8.
Number 8, you owe me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 3 for 3 right there.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Usually we get
Yeah,
1 or 2
And
out
that
of
is
3.
yeah, exactly. That's dead nuts on. Even the wheels were exasperated and exhausted.
You
I love it.
owe me.
All 3 of the wheels. We're calling these bitches out right now.
We're calling them out.
Hang on. Let's get to. There we go. Let's get this. Get
What?
shrink.
What? Hey, I gotta put full screen. You gotta hit. Oh, at the very least, it'll look like you're trying to do the YMCA poorly.
I know. It keeps zooming out.
Damn it!
It's like trying
Come
to land land a helicopter on a deck. The little
Yeah,
arm
yeah.
signals that they do. Yeah. We used to sit there and watch and go, what the fuck are they doing? The guy on the deck's going with his hands, and we're all sitting there on the deck going, what's he doing?
It's
What
easier
is
to
that?
do I don't know,
All right.
but I think right now it'd be easier to do a handstand while taking a shit.
All right. What's the next one? Oh, here we go.
Next one here. Oh, Canadian women. Here we go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Europeans incoming.
Europeans incoming.
Being woman right now, and I will leap across this table and punch you right in your mouth.
I'm sorry.
You're the one who
Because
started.
you're ignorant.
That's
It's what
assault
you
right
are.
there.
Hey, what's this all about?
I
Yeah,
know,
you're
right?
funny, eh?
Hey.
Holy. Go back to
You're
your
from
fucking
Minnesota?
country. We don't need you here.
respect, just,
You know what?
respect.
Excuse me?
Just respect. Don't say like that.
Relax.
We all
Excuse
Canadians.
me?
We all
Relax.
Canadians.
Excuse
Don't
me?
respect us
I
like
was
that.
born and raised
You
here.
relax.
Doesn't matter.
I am Canadian.
You relax.
It doesn't matter. We're all Canadian.
No,
You relax.
you're
Yeah.
not Canadian.
Okay, so what we have here is that
You're
dude
a
is
human
running.
being. I'm a human.
So that woman is diarrhea mouthing.
A little bit. Yeah.
And that dude, if these 2 dudes at the table decide they don't like what she's saying, that dude is fucking hit.
Yep.
Yep.
That's writing a check with her mouth and expecting him to cash it, right?
Yeah. And we did a whole
Shall I
video on this
continue?
called No, we're good.
We're good. Okay, we're good on this one. Okay.
Yeah. All right. It's a Canadian, so let's see what we got here. That would be number 1.
PMS.
Okay. Well, that's
Okay, we
that's
can-
valid. That's
I could
valid.
buy that one for $1.
All right, let's do the next one.
This camera magic thing is kind of working out somehow.
It's kind of hypnotizing, yeah?
Isn't it though?
Number
4.
4. Alpha Widow.
Oh, that's
That's
quite possible.
interesting. She could be trying to just get him hit because his penis ain't shit.
Could be.
Or he's not quite the same as the replacement she had. And she
Oh yeah,
wants
that's what I'm
to
saying.
test
Like
this
in her
performance
mind, in her mind, Dick 58 isn't quite as good as Dick 33.
Her upgrade became a slide grade.
Yeah.
And now her vagina's a wide grade.
Yeah, well, that's next. That's next. After Pop spins this wheel, we've got beautiful blondes and blown out whistle sacks.
There we go. And this one goes on forever.
That's what she
Can't
said.
make a decision, kind of like a woman.
Yep. It's very, very fitting. Oh, you can see the reflection of the computer in the zoom in shot there.
I
There you
like
go.
it.
Crazy, yeah.
And this one is number 1.
Kids come first. I think we're a little off on that.
We're
one.
off on that one. We're off on that one.
That's okay. You're not going to get them all.
Well, at least one of them. That's a 1 out of 3, maybe possibly 1.5 out of 3, which is not bad.
Still pretty good. Yeah, I think we might have been closest there with the PMS and the Alpha Widow. Yeah.
We're getting
Okay,
all
good.
sorts of homo suspicion porn-oriented comments about Pop's dance moves with the camera.
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
Okay,
That's just how it goes, man.
Do we have any more wheels?
Oh, I have one more here.
All right.
I have one
Play
more.
it.
Can I bring it up? Like,
First things first, for Pop's dance moves. Welcome.
gay cruise level gay.
Okay, now I turn it over to you, sir.
You
That's outstanding. That's outstanding. Are we presenting? Here we go.
There
Are
we,
you
oh, what
ready?
the hell is wrong with her face?
Watch this. Is it? Read it.
Is this what Demi Moore was sculpting in Ghost? 583 eggplants in a day.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I've heard about this chick.
Oh, yeah. She's the one that got ran through and wound up in the hospital.
Why does it look like her chin got sucked into a shop vac?
Well,
583 cacks in an afternoon.
I believe it was a 6-hour period.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
We're going to have to do the math on that when I get back.
She's going to have a 6-month period after
that's
dick in 6 hours.
Oh, Pop, you need to do a special edition of 500 Miles of Mr. Right.
Ooh.
These girls have qualified.
500 hours of Mr. Right.
Yeah, special edition. Yeah, we can do that. All right, let's
No,
roll
wait,
them.
you need to calculate the land speed based on the number of hours times the number of dicks.
Oh, we're just going off in
You got
a
500
trail of
miles.
weeds.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
All right. White wheel first.
It's a lot of weeds to walk through and smoke.
The white wheel. Number 6.
Number 6, crazy depressed.
That one's actually pretty good.
That's very accurate. I
Well,
must
people
say.
who are depressed, they do behavior that is risky.
Little bit.
There you go. Next
Little
one.
Frisky. Vagine.
Yeah.
Ring ding ding ding.
Yeah. Here we go. And we're coming to an end. Number 8.
Number 8, Abby used 1,000% accurate.
1,000%.
You see, I have there's 28, there's like 40 selections on 3 of these wheels, and we're fairly accurate.
Yeah.
All right. Last but not least.
We need to get another wheel just for feminist insults.
Ooh.
Can't get laid. Incel.
Well, all we got to do is have another
Penis,
list. There's only
Gay.
11.
Number 11, I trust my intuition.
Wow.
In which case, the intuition was, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. All right. So is that all?
I believe that is it, unless you want to do the last one here. This isn't really a wheel of woe so much as it's a what the hell?
It's what the fuck?
Ah!
Oh,
I've got one of those.
What the hell happened here?
This girl has tattooed 99.98% of her body. She is the woman who holds the title of the most tattooed person on Earth. Years ago, she got her first tattoo as a form of self-expression. She kept adding more, covering her entire body. At first, she thought it made her stand out, but over time, she realized it had a negative impact on her life.
No shit.
People judged her everywhere she went, and it became harder to find work. Now, she warns others not to follow in her footsteps. I think carefully before getting a tattoo.
Oh, you're such a
It may seem fun now, but it can cause problems in the future.
Oh my God,
This
even the
might be
bottom of her
fun.
feet.
Which part remains 0.02% without tattoo? One man asked.
Her vagina.
Her labia.
Yeah, all right, this woman is just gone, so she's on a wheel of woe. She's a what the fuck.
I think we can just call it now. Abby used.
Yes.
1000%.
I
Nobody
think so.
engages in that amount of self-inflicting of pain without having serious issues.
All right, I'm going to
Okay.
rotate to the other desk.
Well,
Alrighty
he's going there. You've got that tattooed lady, right?
Yeah. Are you going to bring this one up?
Yeah, we need to see this as.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm going to wait till Pop sits down for this one. Actually.
He's
Yeah,
going to
you
sit down
thought-
or is he going
you
to
thought-
spit up? I'm not sure, but I have a feeling it's going to be bad.
You ready? You ready? I want you get the headphones. Here we go.
All right, I'm
You
here.
thought that tattooed lady was bad. Guess what's back?
Oh no!
Oh my God, they will not leave you alone today, huh? No. You know, say hi to all of our Villain Arts family. Hey, how can the Villain Arts family follow you on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram under the Taxi Buddy Man.
And one more time.
Taxi Buddy Man.
Very cool. How are you enjoying the convention or festival?
I love it.
What's been some of the cool stuff you've seen here this weekend?
The shows.
The show.
Suspensions are perfect. I love the suspension.
Are we?
Okay, that's enough of Demona Cruella Demonstra.
Isn't that
Okay.
woman? That is insane.
Oh man, that was
Sorry about your stomachs there, gentlemen.
Yeah,
that was bad.
that
man.
was.
That should- Yeah.
Hang on, I think there's a specific graphic that comes to mind.
Yeah.
She was our what the fuck moment 2 weeks ago. And then I found the video of her.
Isn't that nuts?
I may never get a hard on again.
She literally had her nose surgically removed.
She looks like Voldemort. it's like Voldemort's. It's like Voldemort's whore at the glory hole.
Yeah.
There you go.
Suck
Probably
on my
true.
magic wand, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrendous. Horrendous. Emphasis on whore.
Horrendous. Actually, we're right on time. Right around 20 minutes for that first sector is where I
Oh, there you
wanted to
go.
be.
There you
Winning,
Not bad.
even with
Yeah.
my motor mouth and ass in the house.
Motor mouth and ass. Now
Should we
we're
run
going
it through a couple of chats and then jump into the first article of the day?
Sure.
Here?
Yeah.
Why not? Let's jump into the YouTube chats here.
go. That sounds like it.
Dung is Funds chipped in $2 and said, "What up, Pop?" Homeschool time. Chad Elkins CPA live earlier. Like money talk? Question mark.
Yeah, sure. I like to talk about money.
Money.
I'd like to.
Not a sock. Hey, one of our live save. Good to see you, sir. Hey, okay. One of y'all check the email. I sent it to Pop and Blake. Super for attention because I'm an attention.
I'll take a look at the email.
I got it right here. If one of
Okay.
y'all have time, could one of y'all give me a call? What?
All right. Is there a phone number attached?
Available weekday. He said it is a thing here. Got his phone number. Yeah, we see you there, sir. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, he sent his phone number and all that, and his availability.
All right.
You just have to know how to tell time.
Yeah, mark it as unread, and I'll come back to it. Probably
Okay.
call.
Well, that one was my own, so it's unread in yours. You're
Oh,
good.
okay.
Homeschool time. 3 generations raised by single mothers on welfare.
Yeah.
And now they're all spending that welfare money on tattoos, apparently.
We just showed System Surfers on Tuesday
Yeah.
because we covered the welfare queen stuff.
It's good times. And now we got Voldemort's sloot, Moldemort. Check
Yeah.
out that nasty ass poon. Sailing Samantas. Hey, Pop and friends. I never catch you guys live, but here's a little bit to say. Thanks. You led me down your path. Thank you very, very much.
Trying to save as
Thank
many as
you
I
very
can.
much.
That's how we roll, man. Alrighty. First article of the night. Now, we know that the Democrat Party of the modern day has completely lost its damn mind.
Oh,
No.
And a big part of that is that they've lost the young male vote, especially there's a sizable proportion even of Black and Hispanic voters who have completely jumped ship and started voting conservative. So how do you think they intend to get the young male vote back?
You're a race misogynist.
Sort of. Apparently they think the morbidly obese are the way to do it.
Kill it now. Kill
Oh
it with
my
fire.
God.
Kill it a lot.
Meet the Democrats' new secret weapon, to woo back young men. The Democrats are so sad you've left their side of the aisle by the tens of millions. They've come up with a tantalizing new strategy. Ask secret agent Olivia Giuliana to woo you with her charms. This comes courtesy of Libs of TikTok on X. Check it out.
The reason why Republican messaging resonates with men is because men want bad things, right? It's like men want to have sex and like own women, right?
Oh, sure.
They want to dominate everybody. And Republicans say, you get to do that. And then Democrats can't say that. So we just lost men. It's over, right? Like, what are you talking about? Like, a lot of times it will be men that are liberals who will like agree with that shit. I'm like, dude, what are you like? What is going on? Like, there's a lot of men that don't think that way, obviously.
We're going to break off a piece, right?
You to take on like half of the human race.
Well, I also
Are you fucking kidding me?
So abundantly clear that the people who say these things don't actually spend time talking to young men. You know this because
neither
we
do
know
you,
each
you
other in real
fatty.
life. But I spend a lot of time on college.
No, no, you got that backwards.
And
Men
I
don't
spend
talk
a lot of
about
time
it.
with
young men.
I love young men. I love frat guys. And in that,
course
I
you do.
realized like even the ones that identify as conservative are almost always pro-choice. They're almost always pro-gay marriage. You'd be surprised at the number of them who supported Black Lives Matter.
In college?
So I feel
Shocker.
Like just kind of lump them into this box when the truth is, again, a lot of them are with us on the issues. They're just
No,
not
they're
part
not.
of our
They're just
coalition
saying
because
that.
They feel like they're
I know who she is. I've got this figured out. They dress her up in a Miss Piggy costume and make the pledges run a chain on her.
Oh, God.
Ah,
That's why she likes young college boys.
yes, I concur.
And unfortunately, because young college boys now are thirstier than Jesus after 40 days in the desert, I guarantee you a lot of them are lying through their teeth just because they think that a woman this repugnant looking who couldn't woo a drive-through window will, give them a knob shine.
Well, here's another thing: is Gen Z is going mostly conservative.
Yeah, and at a very young age. So
I'm seeing a
they're
lot
going to
of
get
it.
more conservative as they get older.
What are you seeing, Steve?
I'm seeing a lot of young families around here out in farm country. We're talking like early mid-20s with 2 kids already, farms, driving tractors. And I don't mean I've seen 1 or 2 of them. I mean, I go out and that's what I see now.
Excellent.
You live in a good part of the world then, my friend.
I do live in a happy part of the world. I'm here for a fucking reason, man.
Oh, you're by Midland, right?
Oh, there's some great reactions to this. ZDH 513 asking Olivia for advice on how to win back young men politically makes as much sense as asking your tax preparer to do open heart surgery on you.
She's Jabba the Slut.
Or like Pizza the Slut.
Line up, pledges.
She was at least 2.5 bills.
Yeah.
That woman was large.
All I can say is, but between installing and then uninstalling David Hogg as vice chair of the DNC, and now this blunder of blubber.
Did they actually uninstall?
You keep doing what you're doing.
Did they actually uninstall him?
From what I understand, yes, that's going to be happening.
Good.
Not that it needs to happen, but somebody ought to make a meme of her sitting on David Hogg's face.
What would you see other than like a spindly body?
There's an anime meme. There's an anime meme of a skinny boy crushed by a fat chick.
Yes,
there you go.
The skinny boy just laying there on the bed, and all of a sudden the 400-pound cannonball comes in, just flops on him, and he disappears.
Yes. Now you're tracking. Now you're tracking.
And fall through to the floor beneath.
Boom.
Subsection 8. This is bad, right? This is bad. Oh, hang on. But it wouldn't be a Thursday on this show if we did not talk about women behaving badly. So, of course, we have to talk about some more of Pop's favorite subject, which totally doesn't make him want to drink to excess. Wango Tango. Here we go. Arkansas teacher admits to essaying a 15-year-old boy she met at church, lauded by Bill Clinton.
Wow.
Of course. Yeah. Why? I mean, she's not bad looking.
Yeah.
She could land a guy easy.
The thing is, this is the projection, women who actually believe in things like the patriarchy, saying that, well, men just don't know how to wield power and they get drunk on it. All you have to do is make a woman a teacher, and you find out just how drunk they get on power.
Yeah. I don't even know. I mean, is anyone tracking the SA claims against women and men today?
I'm sure that they're tilting those just like the Hispanics are added to the white crime reports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Former teacher pleaded guilty. Imagine my shock. Accountability, but plea deals and all that. For essaying a teenager she met while volunteering at an Arkansas church once frequented by the former president, Reagan Gray began assaulting the boy in 2020 when she was 23 and he was just 15 after they met at the iconic Emmanuel Baptist Church in Little Rock, where she volunteered with the student ministry. She was administering something. During interviews with investigators, the boy alleged Gray had given him oral shenanigans, but claimed they didn't have intercourse so he could stay pure. She went full Stretch and Gretchen mode on him like that.
Yeah. Put it in my butt.
That at 23 could have easily pulled a 42-year-old guy who was settled in
a
house, etc. Easily.
Yeah.
Why go for the 15-year-old?
She could have pulled in a 32-year-old guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not bad looking. This is with makeup. It's a mugshot. The lighting's not that attractive, but you could say 7.5.
I'd put her.
She's
I'd put her at
clearly not unattractive. Yeah.
I'd put her at a 6.
Gray was initially charged with SA in the 1st and 4th degree. What about those 2 in the middle? Are those her legs, and you got to spread them apart?
Yeah. How the hell did 1st and 4th
How did you miss
degree?
the second?
Well, he went right from first base to fourth base.
That's kind of like trying to play bukkake with Anya Taylor-Joy's eyes. You need a bukkake marksmanship.
Oh my God.
What just happened? What was that even?
I'm just trying to explain the gap, if you know what I mean.
Mind the gap.
Sentence Monday, of course, to 6 years probation and $1,000 fine. So she's a slap on the wrist.
She got a pass. She's not even on a sexual predator list.
She will be placed on the sex offender registry, actually, according to CARC.
All right.
Gray also barred from having any contact with the victim, not that he needs any more, and has since been axed from her job at the Sylvan Hills Middle School, or as she likes to call it, speed dating. Wow.
So was that kid in middle school?
Yeah, he was 15, bro.
He was 15
would have been
when
like a freshman, sophomore, maybe in high school.
A sophomore. He would have been a sophomore.
Damn.
Wow.
And you know what? All of these dudes out there looking at her pictures, where were these chicks when I was in school? You're part of the problem. Stop it.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
There's always at least...
I remember being in high school, and there was like 1 or 2 teachers over the years that were cute, but that was it. We were like,
yeah,
she's
that's
cute. And there was never any actual thought of doing anything about it.
No. I mean, and they were cute in the way that, you have like a 6 walking into Weight Watchers, in a room full of 300-pound, brimelos.
At
It's
worst,
like,
we're
she's
going to go
passable.
Yeah.
Like, well, I mean, yeah, you're not that great standing next to this chick over here, but in this room full of human pairs, I guess you'll do.
Yeah.
That's most of the time.
Even if we had a cute teacher back in the day, the worst thing that was going to happen is you were going to go home that weekend and wreck a sock.
I don't understand why I have to snap these over my knee like kindling to fit them in the washer. What, is there something wrong with your socks? We're switching back to Hanes.
You all did it. I don't give me shit.
Yeah. We've all been there.
That worked
All
exactly
right,
this way.
next one here. Special ed teachers spotted making out with student in a Taco Bell parking lot. Cops say, he was getting his fingers in the crunch wrap.
But the worst
Supreme.
part here is it's a special ed teacher.
The bigger the fupa, the tastier the chalupa.
Oh my
right, Pop? So, Mississippi special ed teacher has been charged with fondling an underage student after she was spotted making out with him in a Toxic Hell parking lot. Natalia Elizabeth Wright, 31. Now, this is the one who would just be passable amongst all the other pear-shaped teachers. She resigned from Lewisburg High School in DeSoto County, Mississippi, April 3rd after being accused of having inappropriate contact. But weeks later, she was spotted kissing and making out with the same kid outside a fast food joint, and then again outside a Baptist church the same day.
Outside a church? Oh, my Lord.
Jesus is watching. Finally arrested Tuesday last week after her husband had filmed her admitting to kissing the student several times while tutoring him at his home, not to be confused with diddling him at his home.
So the husband turned her in?
The husband turned her in and filmed the confession.
Wow.
Wow.
I like this charge.
I love it too.
To tell you I did willfully, unlawfully, and feloniously handle or touch with her mouth a child under 18 years of age.
This is charged with fondling by a person in a position of trust.
Yes.
That's a good charge because that's the whole crux of the matter.
It really is, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't know,
but men get drunk on power. Yeah,
Right.
But please keep telling me about that one.
Yeah. All I could say is this. If you're a teacher, you
Yes.
need to leave the students alone.
Leave those kids alone.
Even if like you're in college and you're a professor, you shouldn't be dabbling with the students.
No, you never dip your pen in the company ink.
No.
So, I mean,
Position of
as
trust.
employer or employee,
Yeah.
don't do it. What is she out on? Released last week on $200,000 in bond, jail records show.
Wow.
Jail.
Wow. Scheduled to appear in court June 6th, so we may get an update.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
hopefully.
We'll be watching for that.
Yeah. But there is still more. Because, of course, there is.
No.
And I remember one of my favorite shows back in the day. I used to listen to Loveline all the time.
Oh, yeah.
They always had people call in with bizarre news segments, and it was called Germany or Florida. Florida teacher had sex with student in classroom. I love this. Can we please call it what it is? Rapé. Hours before being arrested for illicit 8-month relation shit.
Oh, no.
Another 5. This woman right here, she methed up.
No. That is meth and dicks all day long.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely, yeah. Brooke Anderson, 27, 3 counts of unlawful sexual activity with a minor. Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office said in a news release, science teacher at Riverview High School, southeast of Tampa, accused of starting the relationship in September last year. The minor told investigators. She began with sexts and escalated in the weeks leading up to her arrest, according to the sheriff's office. Multiple instances of activity were reported between her and the student. Most recent was inside her classroom, where the pair allegedly did it before the start of the school day on May 16th.
What the hell are you thinking? Fucking around like that in your own school?
Bobby, why are you going to class so early? Ma, I got to go study, Ma. I got
to study, yeah. I'm getting tutored. I'm going to hit her in the tutor. That same day, Anderson was booked into jail before being released on May 17th after bail for $45,000, $15,000 for each count.
I mean, I remember there was a guy named Likas used to do a show on the radio.
Oh, Tom Likas.
Tom Likas.
Yeah. Yep.
And he actually would cover these women doing inappropriate things from time to time as well.
Oh, she taught biology. See, now it all makes sense.
Of course.
I mean, it was just hands-on tutoring.
Yeah.
With extra lube for her tutor. Yes. Make sure it's the Astroglide.
She looks like a
you numb
lube
that up
type
real
kid.
nice. You could drive a Cadillac into a doghouse.
Well, she needs the lube for her cooter, too.
So which one you hit her in, the cooter or the tutor? Inquiring minds want to know.
That one looks like the handful of spit kind.
Oh, God!
The handful.
Yeah.
All right.
That's how you
I've heard it all
cock-a-loogie.
now. I have heard it all.
That is money better spent on meth. Just a handful of spit.
This is bad. Right? This is bad. Oh, but it can get worse.
No!
Believe it or not, there is something worse than Wango Tango.
Okay.
Killer mom, Marie Dard kids dumped bodies in freezer, and then wrote a chilling Facebook post.
Now, statistically speaking, children are at greater risk with their very own mothers.
2.5 times more likely
than they are with the fathers.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Nearly a decade has passed since she was arrested for the torture and murder of two of her children in separate incidents. She concealed the bodies in a deep freezer of her flat and maintained a facade of normality afterwards, as normal as that face can possibly look. She admitted to the heinous acts and during the court proceedings said coldly, "I don't feel no remorse for the death of them demons."
Oh, my Lord. She's going to burn.
Deceased were identified as 13-year-old Stoney Blair and her 9-year-old brother, Stephen Barry. Imagine my shock. They don't have the same last names.
I was about to comment. Are those last names or full names? I'm guessing those are last names.
Those are last names because Blair matches Mitchell Blair, the mother of 4, or Mitchell.
So wait a minute.
You my daddy?
So these kids have been sitting in a freezer for how long?
Well, apparently this was originally discovered March 24th, 2015.
Oh, okay.
So this is a long time. She will never be allowed to apply for parole. Thank the Lord. And this is a local case. This is right here in Detroit.
Read how they found it there, though.
Eviction notice for unpaid rent. I'm sorry, did I just laugh at that? Led officials to Blair's residence March 24th, 2015. The team there to clear out the apartment discovered the bodies within a white freezer situated in the living room. Well, of course, it's a white freezer.
Yeah.
Oh,
blame it on white.
It's clearly white supremacy.
This is a racially motivated freezing.
Yeah. Racially motivated freezing.
She kept the freezer in her living room with her children's bodies in it.
In the living room, yeah. That's good times.
I wonder how old she was.
I bet she put her feet up on it while she was watching Love is Blind on Netflix. I can't even read any more of that. I'm fucking disgusted.
I wonder how much time she got.
Well, life without possibility of parole, good sir.
Okay. Well, at least they hammered her for that one.
Ugh.
But what kind of special idiot are you?
I don't know.
To do a double murder. Leave the bodies in a freezer in your own apartment without ever removing them.
I have theories, but it would get us thrown off of YouTube probably tonight.
Yes.
All I can say is I hope she gets a taste of the equality that she was clearly lacking when she purchased a white freezer, when a true woman pounds her in the ass and splits her taint to a slot Z in prison. Not that I would encourage that or anything.
Well, they are putting those in the women's prisons now, and that's not a good idea, but nobody seems to listen. So,
and then there's a good old-fashioned mop handle.
Yeah. Taint your hiney, and it taints your giny. That's why it's called
Or you could just put her in Gen Pop with that guy in California. I'm already in here for life. What are you
Not to be confused with Sergeant Pop over here.
Correct.
No, that guy in Gen Pop who killed what?
By the way, it's been a while.
17 people or something? If they put somebody in his cell,
if they put a child killer or a child molester in the cell or in Gen Pop where he can get to them, he will kill them.
He would tell them.
Yeah, I'm going to kill him.
I'm just going to keep killing him. What are you going to do? Keep me in here longer?
Yeah.
He's got his cornbread in the cafeteria. Well, I'm going to kill him. Yep. Is that go there? Dead. It's going to be awesome. You got any more beans?
I cannot hide my glee at that. I don't have any sympathy for that.
No.
No sympathy intended, nor felt.
No. I'm not saying you do, but I'm just expressing my inner morbid joy at the fact that somebody like that, you killed children. I'm going to kill you now.
This is a show devoted to the concept of morbid joy.
Morbid joy.
Speaking of morbid joy, we got an evil button pushing monkey in the house. What's going on, Jimmy?
What's happening, boys?
You made it here early, Jimmy.
Yeah, but I was able to cut off of work early, and I'm here now.
Out freaking standing. Always a pleasure, sir.
I think we are maxed out with the platform we have.
Think we may be, yeah.
We're allowed to have the owner and 3 other people logged in.
Yeah, that did not happen until after they raised the price of the membership.
Yeah, so we're going to be changing probably our platform. And I have there's one of the fans who's got a service that you can also multi-stream from. So I'm talking to him about that for a backup to the backup.
Doing the bull dance, feeling the flow.
Yeah, 100%.
You missed all the good stuff here, Jimmy. You want to read a couple chats, and then we've got just a little of videos that we can basically go through, and then we'll just let everybody democratically pick some of them. One of them is labeled trans Muslim. I think that one has to go on the list.
Oh boy!
I believe I can fly.
What were you saying there, Steve?
What was I saying?
I don't remember. We cut it.
Oh, I said we have an infinity volume of videos.
Absolutely, yes, but only one Muslim poop wound. See, that's the important distinction.
Yeah. But listen, man,
can you imagine the stench coming from a poop wound whistle sack?
Oh my God, stop it!
Windy City, baby.
Oh,
especially a Muslim one.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Smells like shit and curry.
Shit and curry.
You got any grape leaves up there, Muhammad? Oh, I'm sorry, Muhammadah. Muhammadah. You got a dehumidifier? It's a little wet and damp in here.
That's fantastic.
Terrible, man. Terrible.
Now we got Charles Barkley up in here too.
Muhammadah.
The Uber driver of the apocalypse tossed in a couple bucks and says, cardio rehab done tomorrow and feeling awesome.
Good.
Glad to hear it, man. I know you've been going through this shiata for a while.
I believe he's the one that had the attack of said heart.
Yes. And the Plains Warrior, she's so big, her shadow weighs 20 pounds.
All right. Now, let me make a quick announcement here.
Peter Pan fried.
All right. This is what we have going on. You need to subscribe and you need to like the videos on Rumble and YouTube. Please make that happen.
Do it now.
It's the only way we're going to get around the shadow banning that we have taking place. Because we've been demonetized beyond all rhyme and reason.
You don't say.
And every little bit you send in helps us go a long way.
Damn right.
And I have a feeling YouTube doesn't like the new format of the show. I've been getting a bunch of nasty crap.
This is
give you
new,
that idea.
Hey, didn't we dump Stream Elements because they're advertising our swag on their shit again?
We dumped them partly, but Stream Elements is actually still in cahoots with Fourth Wall, so that they're interconnected by an umbilical, so to speak.
Okay.
It's all good though, because if you do click that Stream Elements merch site, it will redirect you to Fourth Wall.
Because the original guy who used to do our merch passed away from kidney failure.
Yeah, he's a good man.
He was a good dude, man.
Very good man.
Crypto Fashion. Yeah, I talked to him quite a bit. I worked with him quite a bit. I did a bunch of stuff for him.
Nice guy. Sean St. George tossed in $4.99. Could all these somewhat attractive females essaying kids be an unintended result of men going their own way or exiting the dating marketplace? Interesting question.
That is a really good question.
Yeah.
And women are starting to feel the pinch.
Yeah.
Men are just not going to bars. They're not hanging out with women. They are done, son.
Yeah. Could it explain also the uptick in the feminoid propaganda in regards to you're dating women so much younger than you, that makes you a predator? I mean, we all know that these were the women who used to date the older guys and then aged out.
Yes.
But we all see this way too often in reverse for this to be a coinkydink.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're a predator.
Yeah. And female teachers have one of two options, maybe three. One is turn the male students gay. Two is actually the second one is actually teach them and help them, through school and whatnot. And the third one is bang them in the school parking lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Option 3.
Somebody popping I know was ostracized from a friend group for not allowing the son to date women with penises.
Yes.
Recently, yeah. Ostracized from an old friend group because no tranny.
Yeah, but that's just how insane the progressive left is.
If you can unironically use the term woman's penis, you have lost the right to be listened to.
Yes, you are absolutely. Can I insert a moment of joy into this whole thing, or at least a funny incident?
Sure.
As long as it's not in a Taco Bell parking lot.
Yes.
It's not in a Taco Bell parking lot.
All right, we're just making sure.
I
Pepper
promise.
balls, tear gas after Trump rally.
Watch this sweet fucking.
That's very, very much copyrighted.
Yeah, we can't have that music in the background, man.
No,
But
well,
yeah.
it was only a second of it, but yeah.
That's
I don't
one of
think
as
it
soon
was-
as it started, I was like, we need to talk over this as much as possible.
Yeah, that's okay. I think we got. But dude, that's a shot, man.
That was
right in the
that
poo-poo.
was actually on the news when that happened.
Yeah.
That's epic right there.
That dude went down hard.
And those pepper balls from the police paintball guns are a little more high velocity than the average. They crank those paintball guns up.
They're coming out at a decent clip, and the pepper dust paintballs, they're not liquid inside, so they hit you a lot harder. It's like getting hit with a solid wax paintball.
That and that powder, because it is a powder, is going to permeate the clothing material.
Yeah.
So on top of the perfect nut shot that he took there, he's going to have salty pepper balls.
Yeah. His new nickname is Pepper Pecker.
Yeah. Pepper Pecker.
Pepper
'Cause
Pecker.
You know that Pecker was bleeding.
Peter Piper picked a peck of peppers.
Yeah, exactly.
Peppered
Just
in his
too
pecker.
beautiful a shot. I had to show that shot.
Oh yes, and then of course we can't go any further without talking about the Troon Muslim.
Here we go.
14 seconds of sheer insanity incoming.
I stand before you all as a proud Kashmiri trans Muslim woman.
Yikes.
He's gonna get killed.
Oh, that.
He's probably already dead at this point.
Well, no.
Probably.
If he's in the Middle East, they're gonna basically use him to test gravity.
And gravity always wins. Last
Yes.
I checked.
It doesn't always win, but 99% of the time it does win.
Unless you get cremated.
Proud.
Then you can defeat gravity by blowing away in the breeze.
Occasionally, somebody falls from an insanely high altitude and lives.
Yes, true.
It does
I
happen.
have seen those.
I mean, how else are the people in the Middle East going to fill their potholes?
On the other hand, perhaps the Muslims have developed a sense of humor, and that motherfucker lost a bet.
It's also possible.
Okay, now hang on a minute.
Because in the army, we would have absolutely done that to a motherfucker. We absolutely would have made somebody do that.
There's no way I would get involved in any betting where that was a possibility.
No way.
Not going to happen.
But I'm right.
Well, I have seen people lose bets and do stupid shit, like low crawl all the way to the chow hall, carry 2 rucksacks. Shit like that. Yeah, you lost a bet. You carry my rucksack. God damn it!
Do it now. Yeah. Speaking of losing a bet, it's almost like this person has a sixth sense. We all know Airman Fitzwell, or at least his namesake, over on Odyssey and the card game that he has been supplying us with endless amounts of laughs with now for a few years. He sent in cards for the first time in well over a month today.
I know.
When no one knew I was coming on the show tonight. So I decided to upload these here for you, and we're going to read them off.
All right.
Dad jokes. My dad jokes. What's the difference between a feminist and a knife? The knife has a point.
Yeah.
My own son told me that joke a while ago. North of the Yo Mama line. Your mama's so fat. When she walked past the TV, I missed 3 episodes. Your mama's so dumb, she got fired from the M&M factory for throwing away all the W's. I read that one today. Pop's math problem number 6. Where should you go when you're cold? To the corner because it's 90 degrees.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How is math like dating? In order to function successfully, you shouldn't repeat your exes.
Yes, absolutely correct.
Very correct. Dating an ex is like shitting out an MRE dump and then stuffing it back in.
Well,
you just don't do it.
I needed to do an episode called Solve for X.
Oh.
I'm going to have to do that.
There'll be some slingbackitis in there somewhere.
Slingbackitis.
Pop's X number 77. Allegedly, you can lose weight for free. You need about 10 grand to fix your fucking face. And you can't fix stupid. Don't forget that one.
Yeah.
Pop safety briefing number 52. The sandpaper dildo of consequences rarely arrives lubed.
No, it does not.
And if it does arrive lubed, it's usually in somebody else's shit.
Oh,
God.
God damn, Blake, you're on fire.
Overly specific, man. Then you stay away for a couple of weeks and you come back very specific.
You get trichinosis. Very special agents Frick and Frack. As you talk mad trash about the GAYTF online, or the gay TF. Okay, now I get it. Very special agents Frick and Frack closely monitor your communications on all platforms. Your contact from said agency notifies you that a raid is inbound. Quickly give any player 3 cards from your deck to avoid a 10-year pound you in the ass sentence.
I think that's a reference to my special agent's frickin' frack that I refer
Yeah,
to.
he always says that.
Yeah.
Special agent frickin' frack. Calm
Special
down.
agents frickin'
Sit
Frack. What
down.
about underagents Glip
Yeah.
Glop and Floop-de-doo?
No, special agents frickin' frack. Sit back down and enjoy your energy bars in despair.
Yes.
But then there is Gleep Glop and Floop-de-doo.
Yes. Who subsists strictly on a diet of
My-
sugar-free Red Bull and Cliff Bars.
The first time I heard that, Gleep Glop and Floop-de-doo, I was driving with my buddy Sportello in New York.
Good old
And these
Sportello.
3 people are crossing the street slow, and they're just fat, ugly sons of bitches. And he looks over at me and says, "You see that, Pop? You got Gleep Glop and Floop-de-doo over there."
Wow.
I just started laughing my balls off.
Oh my
That was so
God.
funny.
It's epic. That's why every ride and roast now for like the last couple of years is produced and hosted by Gleep Glop and Floop-de-doo because I thought it was hilarious.
All right, that's fair.
It's very fair. NetGuy1975 at Suze McCarley. In honor of you being first, please give her Pop and Hillary making out.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, here it is. I believe this is it.
Oh, hey.
God!
Ugh.
There's mouth contact in that one.
I know, right?
Have you seen the 2 new buttons that were added by me lately here, Blake?
How about we'll read one more chat, and then I will add these in because they're hilarious. I watched them this afternoon. NetGuy1975, let's give Mando the blue dildo of death by the angry Latina.
Here we go.
Actually, I need to load that one up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this one first.
God damn it.
That was Pop last week when the green room camera was malfunctioning.
Yeah, I was flipping out, man.
And now we know the AI does like this and that. You like en vogue or whatever. And
I'm like doing the dancing thing.
he's like Pop Donna in there.
Pop Donna.
Blue dildo of death incoming. Never gets old.
Nope.
Never gets old. Susan McCarley sent in 5 and says, Blake, welcome home. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good to be here. I'm not going to be back, I think, every week, but every other is the goal in the coming months. I've got a lot of big projects coming up.
Number one, he's raising his son, who's, 10 now?
He's 10.
10 to 16 are you have to be in their life or shit goes off the rails. And he's running his own business. He's got to make money.
It's getting crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like this academy, the very well-to-do area, somehow discovered me a few months ago, and now apparently they just can't get enough. Like I've got 3 projects for them lined up just next week.
For the commercials?
Yes.
Yes.
And then I've got a dentist office that now is bringing me back in on Friday the 13th. I hope it's a lucky shoot. And then week after that, 3 dance recitals all back to back.
Well, at least you're not getting trapped in just doing weddings.
That's true. Yeah, like you got to branch out. I can't do the same thing all the time, otherwise I get creatively constipated.
Yeah, I get you.
All right, with the other clip here, Dwarf and Lizzo. I'm sorry, Kampfschwerg, but you got it coming.
Now that's good and tasty.
Didn't share it.
It didn't share it immediately.
Whoa, wait! All of a sudden we have an issue here because I can't hear Battle Dwarf.
Battle Dwarf.
Oh, what happened? Are we fucking up here? Yeah, let's try that one more time. It didn't share the video, you said? All right, let's try it again.
Now that's good and tasty.
Are we back?
No, we don't have you, Steve.
Yeah, his mic is off still. Are you there, Jimmy?
Chocolate Chunk broke his mic.
Chocolate Chunk broke his mic. Let's try unmuting and muting and remuting or unmuting. Try it again.
I know wrong. I got it.
There you go.
We got you.
We got you back.
I got it. StreamYard switched my mic over for some reason. I didn't even touch anything.
Yes, Murphy showed up and put it in your pooper. It happens all the time on the show. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to do about that blue sparkly jacket with the no shirt thing. That's like
that's yeah. That's like your.
I mean, I want to start
event.
there, and then there's and then there's
the
rest
midnight
of it.
event on the gay cruise.
The midnight event on the gay cruise.
Oh wow!
It's the switching hour.
Wow.
Oh God!
It's when you go from top to bottom.
He's in the house and he's got a big boner. Got a big boner. Make you a boner. Bend you over and make you a moaner. When you got important work to do, gonna bend you over and use no lube. Murphy's in the house and he's got a big boner.
I hate that one.
What the hell happened there? What is that?
That's Billy Von Baum, the genius that he is, thinking
He
ahead.
is.
Yeah,
He is.
That guy squared away.
Blake was looking like Waluigi's special cousin there on the life raft.
Yeah, it really was. It was like Wario took a dump on my face.
Wario.
Waluigi. There you go.
Waluigi. That guy, 1975. Blake, did you guys get the bullshit from the mailbox? I want to be able to say, take my shit, Brazi.
I have not. I was supposed to go today. I got tied up and I fixed my massage chair because my back went out 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that'll do.
So I literally took the massage chair, flipped it over, ripped off the backing, and then unattached and reattached every electric component, and it started working again. So.
Last time I flipped my massage chair over, I hit it in the pooper.
Oh yeah.
Nice lap.
I just have a massage chair. I don't have one of those.
I was gonna say, Pop, does your massage chair say you want happy ending?
Made in China.
Wow.
Well, at least it's not made in Thailand, because then you never know, because it could be a lady boy.
It's usually a ladyboy in Thailand, from what I understand.
You'll wind up renting a bad case of sour business lips.
Yeah, you have to say no. I need a girl.
Walk up to a chick on the street. Looks like the chick from Pacific Rim. Talks like Barry White. And then your balls shoot back into your body like they're fired out of a slingshot.
And it's game over.
Yes.
Game
over.
That would be Pacific Rim job.
Did you know that that the shitty Asylum Studios made Atlantic Rim Job? It was hilarious. They did an MST3K on it. I laughed my balls off watching that. Oh, damn, that was funny. MGTOW Mando, Blake, good to see you, you malicious MILF muncher. Pop, if you have the ammo, I think Blake needs a barrage. Hey, it's a two-way street, mother fornicator. Get over here. Bring it. You can't aim for shit.
Hey!
That's why the floor in your bathroom's yellow.
You're not wrong.
I remember when we used to come over to my place all the time. I would I have to clean up after every stream. I'm like, dude, if you sniper like you piss, you didn't hit shit.
Well, listen, man.
You had to clean up after every stream?
Absolutely. Literally every stream.
Listen, man, you get 2 prostate surgeries, you're going to have troubles. That's just the way it goes.
Stop putting your thumb on the hose, man. Cave Toad, good to see you, Blake. Going old school, Gendai 351 tonight. All right, he sent in 50, so you know what that means. You get yourself one of these, good sir.
Thanks for your continued support.
So much,
man. I want to see if that's the one that Gendai sent in. If it is, then I don't have to worry about trying to copy it and send it to myself. It's not, but we do have a Gendai 351 chat on standby called Pop on Choices, and that'll give me some time to figure this out.
Remember, you have made many choices that have saved your life without knowing it.
I mean, that's Common sense. Jinx, you owe me a
It's
Coke.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. I've made quite a few choices where I'm like, if I do that, I'll die.
This could be bad.
I'm not going to do that then.
All right, and then we have this one here that was sent in by Cave Toad called Redonkulas, the music video parody. I have not seen this. This will. Oh fuck!
That's good.
Oh my god!
Still going.
What is that thing? Oh
God, that was awesome,
dude! You outdid yourself. That was fantastic.
You got to add that to the list, man.
You got to send me that video, dude.
That is great.
You get one of these.
It's definitely a thug life, man.
I want to know where the screaming cowboy came from.
I don't know, but that's great.
That is some grade A tier shit right there.
Yeah.
That's an old meme from probably 5-6 years ago, I think.
Oh man, I guess I'm out of the loop on that one.
Oh god, that was funnier than shit.
Woo, that was amazing.
That was good.
That was very good. You could just mute all of the video and just listen to us. Oh yeah, that was good. Oh, that was amazing. It would sound like the gay cruise below decks. This is bad, right?
Below decks.
This is bad, and I think it merits showing off this one again because it's been a while.
You are a fag.
Pop looking like Tom Hanks.
I know.
I was about to say, it looks like Pop and Tom Hanks had angry sex.
That's just Tom Hanks on the cruise going over to Greece.
Yeah.
Why? Because they don't extradite diddlers from Greece.
Yeah.
Oh, Vincent Van Gogh, F yourself sent in Fitty for an effed up but funny shipment. I did receive it, and it is in the barracks. Thank you very much, and you get one of these.
Thanks for keeping the ship afloat. It's much appreciated. Goodbye.
I appreciate everything from you guys. We really do.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. 68 Barracuda, if you ass clowns think you have problems with your camera, go complain to Clary, the power walking midget. What? No offense intended, Cappy. I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't know either.
The power walking midget. Power walks? We did that power walking video in Vegas. That's
all we did.
Yeah. Dear Sarge, hey, how you doing, man? Okay, going to lurk like Pop's ex at the doorway of an NBA locker room.
Oh my God!
Allegedly, rolling.
Allegedly, you're going to get me sued. Thank you.
Wow.
Does anybody want to take over the chats or put up videos for a second? I need to hit the pisser.
Yeah, but I could cover over those.
Throw up
chats
some
here.
of those videos on Facebook there. while
BRB.
Blake hits the pisser. Get some Guinness. All right.
There you go. Let's see. Mando here coming in says, Pop, the camera has better tracking system than a Chinese missile system.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's see. Net guy says, Pop, while dancing at the Wheel of Woe, you need to scream more cocks.
Shut the hell up, man. All right, throw up some of those Facebook videos that we had. You have the op order up?
Let's see. Let me pull that up real quick here. I believe I do.
The op order.
Let's see here. Videos. Here we go. First one here. Let me, because I got to do the copy and pasting thing because everything opens up and not in the Brave browser. Oh, fuck off. I don't need to sign in. All righty here. First one here is a Conspiracy 9/11 video.
All right.
Break out the tinfoil hats, ladies and germs. Oops, that's not the right button. I don't want to invite. I need present. And here we go.
Yeah, Steve, you like this one.
Banned video shows a missile hitting the Pentagon.
Video's too small. Can we make that bigger?
Let's see. Enhance. I cannot.
Track 45 left.
Hang on.
Yep, I cannot. Oops.
Yeah, it's okay. It shows
Cannot.
a missile. There's a missile hitting the Pentagon.
Now,
I'm good.
do we know the authenticity of that video? Because I actually knew an F-16 pilot who was on the Beltway when that happened, and he said it was a plane.
He said it was a plane. I don't know. I can't vouch for that, you bastard. I can't vouch for it. I just found it on Facebook Reels, and I'm like, this is interesting, and I thought I'd show it on the show.
No, it's definitely interesting. Definitely interesting.
Yeah, but the
My
thing
helmet's
is,
got a hot spot going on.
it's okay. So you know a guy who actually saw the plane hit the Pentagon?
And he was an F-16 pilot, and another woman who was a member of GOP staff that said the same thing. So
Okay.
I've actually met two people who claim to have seen. This is anecdotal. I mean, I'll be fair about it. It's anecdotal, but I have met two people who claim to have seen the plane hit the Pentagon.
All right.
There's a song that reminds me of that. Heard it from a friend who. Heard it from a
Yes.
friend who.
Hey, that's fair, but okay.
All right, let's hit the next one.
Yep. All right, let's see. Speaking of which, keep those tinfoil hats on because, well, is the moon landing real or is it fake? We don't know.
We copy you down, Eagle. Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. We copy you.
All right.
Wah, wah.
How many times have we heard about the moon landing is a big fake?
I've been hearing about it for years.
Yeah, me too.
They even did a Mythbusters test on it because allegedly there were prisms or something like that were left on the moon that you can fire a laser at a very specific and it will bounce back.
Yeah.
And they actually showed that happening on
They did.
Yeah.
But the thing is that could have been just landed without a manned expedition to the moon.
very
Okay,
true.
but you're engaging in whataboutism.
Yeah.
Which is a logical fallacy. Here's a fact that we do know. Okay.
Pops
The
X
people-
loves logical fallacies. I mean, fallacies.
That too. That's true. That's true. Back then, all of the math for that was done on fucking chalkboards by guys with thick glasses and slide rules. Now, try to find somebody who can do any of that math at all.
It's very hard.
Yeah. They have
just-
conditioned us to be stupid.
Yeah, we have lost so much ability.
Yeah.
I've brought this up several times. I've got a 1925 copy of the Iliad from Harvard that has the requirements to get into Harvard just to sit for the entrance exam. You had to be able to recite Ovid, Homer, Virgil, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, yeah.
And you would have been 17 to 18 years old.
Yeah, and now it's I guess we'll just lower the passing grades.
Yeah,
exactly. What could happen?
It could. Yeah, I think George Carlin put it best. We went from giving children a head start to no child left behind. Someone's losing fucking ground somewhere.
Yes.
Well, the teachers are all giving children heads, so.
Yeah. We did cover that earlier in the show.
There's
We
your
did
head
indeed.
start.
We did it. Here's your head start, kid.
All right, let's hit the next video.
Let's see. What's this next one here? Yeah. Oh, God.
Do I want to know? Oh, no!
Hey!
Why is
Would
it
you-
so small?
Would you give her a 4-pop?
No.
It's not a her.
Got a Madam
That's a
apple, you got
man,
banana.
baby.
Is it playing?
Non-binary.
Gay!
I use they them pronouns.
Gay!
And I'm a proud member of the trans community.
Gay!
Not.
I love that guy. I love Ken Jeong. He's funny. He's just funny as hell. I love that guy.
He's funny, but he's kind of stupid.
But
the guy's literally a doctor, Jimmy.
He is literally a doctor, but again, you're talking about in a society of vastly decreased ability compared to 60 years ago.
Yes.
Remember, this is the same guy that was a judge on The Masked Singer, and he
Yes.
literally threw his hands up and walked off the stage when Rudy Giuliani was unmasked. He is also a total, complete retarded leftist. He is.
So, I mean, I have argued for years that everybody possesses like 4 or 5 actual IQs, like an intelligence IQ, a wisdom IQ, a social IQ, and a mating IQ, because most males have a mating IQ of about 52.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Does it have tits? Can it get me off? All right.
Yeah, a high mating IQ is an extremely rare thing.
Yeah, it's basically the as the saying goes, you can be educated, but you cannot be smart.
But I threw that video on there just so we could see exactly what they want everyone else to play along with.
Yep. But it's Christians who are forcing their beliefs on people.
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, it's the Christians that are the fascist far right when they just go out and play music, and then Aunt Queefa comes up and throws rocks, water balloons, and starts fights.
Look,
totally, yeah.
I would love to force my beliefs on some people, but I don't think people are quite ready for a Knights of Malta meltdown.
Especially not those people with those low mating IQs.
That's right.
It actually occurred to me that I don't think it's the mating IQ specifically that's low. I think it's a timer that decreases. It's like the DEFCON system.
Pop, write this down. This is a show.
It's your DEFCON system, okay? Like
the DEFCON system.
Because when you're post nut, your mating IQ goes through the roof.
Yeah.
And then the longer you go between poking holes, it just decreases and decreases and decreases. Every once in a while, you get a radical bump.
What were you saying, Steve?
Mating IQ is a sliding scale.
It is.
And that scale is lubricated by vagina.
Yes, it's very true.
Oh.
Every once in a while, you get like a random twinge in the IQ scale mid-coitus. And that's when you have those moments when you're like, what am I doing?
God, my God, what have I done?
Shit. Quick, I better finish.
Well, first you have pre and post nut, then you have the beer scale.
Yeah.
And then the whiskey.
The whiskey factor, yes.
The mid-bang bump. Blake was just describing the mid-bang bump.
Yeah. And if it's really bad, you just pull out, spit on her back, and say, I'm done.
I'm done. I'm done. We'll go home now.
I'm out. I'm going to bail, bang, and immediately leave.
Old army showers were gang showers, which means a large open room with a bunch of shower heads. I've seen somebody walk in on a guy who's showering unaware, and that person who walked in throws warm yogurt on the guy's back and walks away.
That's so fucked up.
The screams.
That's so fucked up.
The screams.
God, that's so fucked up.
The screams.
Yes, the screams.
Now that's being proactive, right? That's amazing.
I've seen it. It's funny as we were howling with laughter for like 20 minutes.
That's funny shit. Should I dive back into a few chats here and then we'll get to another video? What do you think?
Hit some more videos, then we'll do the chat.
All right, a few more videos. All right.
Alrighty. That, and I'm going to unfuck myself so that the videos aren't so small, but need to make sure.
Are you going in order here?
Yep, going in order here.
All right, I'm going to pick one from. Okay, this one sounds great. I'm going to prep this one on my end.
All right.
I mean, when you're going through a list and you see bloody ass, you have to know what that's about.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but I don't want to know. I may have to know, but I don't want
to know. Bloody ass.
Yeah, you've got it. You hit it right on the head.
I hope not. That would hurt.
Most of the video links have between 2 and 4, sometimes 5-word descriptions.
Well, it's just like your notes on the old pop culture videos. Draw a line to the margin. Get fucked. Shut up. Propaganda.
Yeah. Logic damning.
There you go. All right, I'm going to try to do this quick, so we're not going to give everybody Inception here. I got to do this, and then I got to open up this and do this real quick. Yeah, now I can go full screen. That's the wrong fucking button.
Son of a
That's
bitch.
Oh, shit.
the evil button pushing monkey fucking up his
Well,
button.
it's okay. That's the robot
We're
one.
having boomer moments. Don't forget to unmute it.
Yep, there we go. But how about this for a robot?
We're so dead.
You want Terminators? That's how you get Terminators.
Yeah. Oh, it's
When terrains get deadly, the
carrying a
Lynx
fire
M20
extinguisher.
is a robot you can trust easily.
No.
This bot from Deep Robotics.
Hey, let's just put a nuke on it. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
No.
Sized robot
You guys, this is humanity we're talking about here. Somebody is going to have one of these is going to be delivering Starbucks, another is going to be delivering lube, and another is going to be used to film farm porn.
Farm porn. Yeah.
Effortlessly dodging
And then somebody who has no money but a lot of time to kill is just going to have 2 fleshlights, duct tape, and a wish.
But can you imagine 10,000 of these with machine guns on them coming across the battlefield?
squeezes through 50 centimeters.
Humanity's not that.
Well, they don't even
smart,
they don't even need
disaster
machine
zone
guns.
or
All they
deep
need is about 2
exploration.
pounds of C4
This
on them.
bot's
and they're
ready to dive
land
in where
drones.
humans can't.
All right. Hit the next one. It's repeating.
Woo! All right, I got this next one here. Let's find out what this bloody ass business is all about.
Bloody ass. Can I get a little sympathy? Because I got a bloody ass. Bloody ass. Oh.
So, like, I got to ask, do you look for this stuff or do people just send you this?
No, a friend of mine just had hormones, or not, hemorrhoid surgery.
Oh, okay. I would hope you wouldn't have a friend who was getting hormone surgery.
No, he calls me up. He's like, "Hey, Pop, man, I got a situation." I'm like, "Yeah, what's going on, man?"
I have a situation.
He's like, "Yeah, so I had hemorrhoid surgery, and they only gave me 6 hydrocodones. That's enough for like 3 days.
Bloody ass.
Do you have anything that could hook me up?" I'm like,
Green
"Yes,
Bay
I do."
Express inbound.
So I drop off stuff for him for his pain, and I'm like, "So what's up, blood butt?" And he's literally like, "Thanks, man. Fuck you."
It's all good, man.
Blood butt.
Don't forget to dab, not wipe.
Listen, man, I'm going to be honest. Hemorrhoid surgery. I've known 3 or 4 guys that have had that, and they were just miserable.
Oof.
A couple of them on active duty. They were laid up for like a week and a half.
That's good stuff, man.
No, it's not.
I'm going to
No,
prep
it's
another
bad.
one here. We got MGTOW Mando says, Pop, the camera has a better tracking system than a Chinese missile system.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, indeed. NetGuy1975 says, Pop, while dancing at the Wheel of Woe, you need to scream, more car!
I will. You guys like the Wheel of Woe? I think that shit's hilarious.
It is damn funny. I approve. And Mando says, if I had been near that protest, I would have to ask those twats which one was the dumb cumster.
The answer
See,
is
here's
yes.
the thing. When people are like that in your face, I don't know at what point you can pull out like mace and just start spraying people.
True.
Or at least give them the the 1-2 piece. Send
Yeah.
a tooth flying.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
I was thinking like 1.5-inch punch knife at groin level.
Ow.
You want to go full turkey on them, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Gobble,
in
gobble,
Turkey,
motherfucker.
In Turkey, you can stab somebody below the waist, and if the blade isn't longer than 1.5 inches, it's just assault.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Or you could give them the hand distraction while they're getting up in your face, and then you just fucking knee them right in the fucking lady dick.
The lady dick.
The
All
lady
right,
dick.
it's going in the book.
In the butt-gina. Morgrad says, speaking of Sydney Sweeney's perfect tits, Dr. Squash is selling Sydney Sweeney bathwater scented soap.
Great.
I'm sure it smells just like it.
Yeah, I saw that around X today, and I'm like, why? It's like it's not bathwater scented. There's actual drops of her bathwater in it.
Oh,
yeah, I want to wash myself with some super slurs.
If you
parasite
want
infected water,
if you want to see how down bad men are, go to the X post from Dr. Squatch itself and read the replies. Holy fucking shit.
Look,
I
you
mean,
can literally buy used panties in vending machines in Japan.
it's just
Yes.
nasty, man.
That is just nuts.
I mean, I think Sydney Sweeney's
story,
as
though.
attractive as the next guy, but you know that woman has polished more knobs than Consuela the maid at the Grand Hotel. I'm just saying.
No, once
I
you
know
have reached a certain threshold, there is no level of prettiness that will keep your attractiveness going.
Oh yeah, if your body count is higher than your 5-digit address, then I think we're done here.
Yeah.
Branding idea. Simp soap.
Simp soap.
Simp
Yeah.
soap.
Yeah.
If you confuse your body count with your phone number, you might be a whore.
True story.
We could pick up Jeff Foxworthy's mantle. Isn't he retiring?
Yeah.
Instead of
There
you
you
might
go.
be a redneck, you might be a whore if
You might
What
be
is
a
that?
whore if
Your
someone
body
asks
count
you.
is-
if you confuse your body count with your phone number, you
If
might
you're-
be a hooer.
If your body count number is higher than your social security number, you might be a whore.
Be a hooer.
If someone asks you for the number of pie, she answers cream pie, you might be a whore.
Wow.
Anybody else up for getting drunk and getting failed? I'm up for getting drunk and getting failed.
Rut-row.
Uh-oh. She tried to grab the wood and still ended up on her back.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
Oh,
what a dumbass.
What made that happen, though? Okay, that.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, there you go.
You've been drinking.
It's backwards, bruh.
Oh my God.
That's what you call legless in England. Okay, I've seen this more than once.
Dying breed is what his tattoo says.
Yeah.
All right, there's a level of respect that comes with that one.
Yeah, I have to.
Fucking red thing. I hate red things.
Why was he hitting that box?
Because it was there.
It owed him money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
he thought it was the redheaded stepchild.
Oh
the,
my God.
The guy pouring the beer in the dude's mouth as they're driving.
That was epic.
That was good.
You
That's
know
some
they
good
got
shit.
kicked off the golf course that day.
Did they? Listen, I was a caddy at the Red Run Golf Course here in Michigan.
Oh yeah, I
And
know the Red Run.
I saw some stupid ass shit go down, and nobody got in trouble.
Yeah, those dudes never putt from the rough.
No.
Dark Mad Dog 21. Hello, my riggers. I finally got to know after 11 years when I got weaker and weaker and more tired. Guess what it was for 11 years? Sleep apnea.
Really?
Of all things. Yeah, there's so many people who suffer from it, don't even know it. And then one day you go in for a single sleep study and it changes your life.
Yeah.
My best friend in the world happened to him. He was having just like the worst chronic fatigue. Sleep study did. Boom.
Boom.
CPAP machine. Best night's sleep ever since.
Huh.
Done and done.
All right.
And that dude has been through some shit. He had back surgery and freaking diverticulitis within 2 years of each other.
Oh my God. Well, back surgery's no joke.
No joke. Yeah. And then the diverticulitis, they had to remove a foot of his large intestine.
How's his
Why
how's
did
his
he have
back
a foot in
now?
his large intestine?
Ba-doom.
So what kind of back surgery did he get?
He had a slip disc.
Wow.
So yeah, it was all messed up.
Oh.
And luckily he's been okay actually, no, that's not true. He had a thyroid cancer after that, had to have that removed. So he's on like the Synthroid stuff now. So I mean, just like back to back to back. The dude
How
could not
old is
catch
this
a
guy?
break. He's my age. And all of this happened in his early 30s.
He must have bad genetics or something.
Yeah, something's running.
That
in
is
that fat,
nuts.
man. Woo! Love you, bro. No homo. Dark Mad Dog 21. Of all things, it was that, and I got knocked off of work for 11 years to say I'm pissed to not cover it. Does not cover it. My mom and grandpa had the same problems, and they had to get a CPAP machine. There you go. I will get one, and I plan on recovering and going to a janitor trade and working as a janitor again in an old folks' home. I'm planning to make an Android head. This time it's gonna work. I use Gemini to help with the electrical stuff. Oh, he's talking about his doll again. We don't really care about that, bro. No offense.
Yeah, listen, man. Make the dolls. Send us pictures. That's fine. But we don't want to see any demonstrations.
We don't need updates or upgrades.
I mean, you and I have turned down what? At least a dozen
Numerous
offers
to plug that stuff.
To plug the sex toys and
it's
That's
just
just not what we're here for.
No.
It's just not our bag. You
There
want to
are
talk
plenty
about
of venues for that.
Yeah.
You want to talk in the chat with other dudes who are into that stuff. It's totally fine.
Yeah, we don't care about that.
Yeah, we don't care.
But I mean, no,
this is not my thing.
No.
Well, number one, if you are bringing a life-size latex dummy into the house and somebody sees you and they
sooner
call,
or later somebody's getting the cops called.
yeah, you're getting the cops called. They're going to kick your door. They're going to find a life-size synthetic woman doll thing. Wow, are there going to be some very unapproving looks you're going to get?
I mean, you're not going to jail, but man, oh man, you are going to be the talk of the water cooler for days.
Oh
to
yeah,
come.
you are going to be the joke of the team room for quite a while.
That's right.
Those crime scene photos may or may not end up on social media.
Whatever the cop equivalent of a team room is.
You don't want that. You do not want that.
This is bad, right?
Honestly, it would be funny to be the neighbor because then you could be like, "Hey Tim, how was Rosie the damn it, I had the joke, but I lost it.
You had the
Rosie
joke
the
and you choked.
Riveted.
You literally choked on it.
Yeah, you did. You
Damn
choked.
it. Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Asian practical joke. Okay, I'm going to have to prep that one next. Alakar, Dogman called. She wants Pop to sing, and she wants Snoo Snoo. Bring beer in a tent and make her squeal, Pop.
Stop it. Oh, my God.
You guys are some wretched bastards. Never change. That's your favorite video, Pop. Don't you watch this at night on repeat and touch yourself?
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
It's very disturbing, though.
It must be rumor control.
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of rumor control, Asian Practical Jokes was one of your chosen vids to watch here. One day, you and me.
She's out shopping.
That is Oasis on.
That made it all worth it right there.
That's Vietnam.
You look like American tourist on Subway. What the hell? What will your mama say?
All right. Now, first of all, I find these videos on Facebook Reels and on TikTok. And they're not very long, but some of them are fucking hilarious.
I think that one qualifies.
I used to know a lot of Vietnamese when I was younger, and they have an awesome sense of humor. They're
They really do.
actually seriously funny motherfuckers.
Well, think about it. The Vietnamese actually have a more positive view of America than Americans.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how fucked we are.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
we don't know how good we have it.
Yeah.
And there's all these people screaming about how
America's fucked up.
You've never been outside of your gated community. Suck a dick.
To be fair,
To be fair.
Vietnamese
To be
people
fair.
actually, older Vietnamese people actually did live under a communist regime. So
Yeah.
True
I knew a
story.
lot of them. Those are the ones
They're
that I knew.
technically still communist.
They're not technically still communists. They didn't want to be communists in the first place.
Okay.
In the butt. We have the Cement Butter Hauler or Vincent Van Gogh F yourself sent in a meme here. When a dude in Denver almost hit my car and then yelled at me, "Watch it, pronoun." That's going to be my new go-to for people who look like this. And then I love this one. He sent this in with a with a description. He says, I was walking down the street yesterday in Ohio, just southwest of Akron, and I see this faded mark on the turn arrow in the road. It looks like Butthead. I even showed it to a cop, and he's like, dude, it looks just like Butthead.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching like the TV and stuff, and there was like boobs on it.
Yeah, boobs. Yeah.
Boobs.
Yeah, there was fire.
I am Cornholio. Okay, this is degenerating quickly.
I need pee for my bunghole.
Pee for my bunghole.
Make Delmando. That show is way smarter than people give it credit for.
Yes.
For the record,
It was actually.
I loved when they revived it and they were riffing Jersey Shore, and they were talking about they were doing the body count thing.
I did not see that one.
Oh, it was hilarious.
The Great Cornholio was I laughed my balls off that entire episode.
Oh, so great.
That was so funny.
The Jersey, I think it was Snooki, said, I'm a whore, hello? That's how she answers the phone. That was my favorite. Amando, Blake, most of the guys who have been in the barracks have encountered one pizza slut.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pizza the slut.
Oh, pizza sluts are real.
No. Yeah, it really, I've had to throw people out of the barracks for that.
I got another video here called Dumbass. I'll prep that one up. But first, Pop. We're going to put Pop up on the screen here.
Oh, no.
Alucard with
Oh,
his
my
usual
God, you son of a bitch.
snot pocket riddled with STD pus. Greenish brown goo mixed together. Zinc broth.
The zinc is always in there.
Vag juice. Brownish red period blood mixed with more zinc. Snot, pus mixed together with chunky vomit on your face.
And zinc.
And zinc.
Since when is like vomit like a sex? That is disgusting.
Rule
All
34, right. Pop.
You're right.
Rule 34.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was tonight's lump of vomit.
Dad, I'm scared.
I'm scared, Dad.
That's a blast from the past, man.
Everybody always asks, like, for like Chris from Family Guy impressions. That is something like Seth Green uniquely can only do. I don't know anyone who can actually do a good impression of Chris on Family Guy. Yeah. I could do Peter. I could do Peter all day long. I could do Stewie. Everyone loves the Stewie. Chris, there's something whiny and gnarly about that only Seth Green can do.
Dude, we're doing pretty good on Rumble and YouTube today. We're over 1,100 guys watching on both of them.
Oh, outstanding, man! Outstanding.
Wow.
Love to hear it. Best chat on the web though. I was only rocking 37. 37. Try not to suck any dick on the way through the parking lot. Damn. Western Citizen, the Orthodox Church has designated Freemasonry as a Luciferian organization. All the pedo Hollywood actors and musicians are Masons as well. That's why they sport their symbolism. They run everything. He even sent in a Freemason boy bride ritual on limewire.com. Click on that in the Rumble chat at your own risk.
Now, who sent that in?
That is a Western Citizen over on Rumble.
Okay.
That's definitely not something we can watch on the show.
Well, I mean, I'm technically a Mason, but I haven't attended lodge since before I went to Iraq.
Yeah, and there are things about Masonry that you don't really learn until the upper tiers, I guess.
I'm like a third degree Mason. I have no desire to go all the way up to like the 32nd or 33rd. I don't care about that shit.
But
yeah, I mainly joined the Masons for the networking. Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
And to Gast, can you guys use Discord? Discord is heavily censored, so that is why we do not use it.
Yeah.
That's why we have the Gilded Chat. Even with their little Roblox merger, things seem to be running pretty smooth over there.
Unless you're trying to send a new DM to someone, because then you got to update or verify it's you. I've done that 3 times and still haven't gotten the email.
Yeah, they can suck my dick on that.
Roblox, you can smurf my blocks.
Smurf my balls.
Absolutely. Suck my Rococks, Roblox. Reason women live longer than men.
He says, please be careful. Hold the head down.
Oh my God! But it's totally true.
Yeah, it's true. Yes, it is.
Welcome back, dumbass. MGTOW Mando wants the Boober Shop Quartet. That is one of my favorites, so I just have to find it here.
I got you,
never
Blake.
remember. I see it.
I
now.
got you.
Oh, don't care what you gotta say. Whatever it is, it's probably lame. If you want some advice and need some help, oh, how about you go F yourself? Go yourself. Oh, F yourself.
And for once, the four guys singing are actually the four dudes on the show at the same time.
Yeah, I have questions about the hats, though.
Yes. The straw hats are very questionable indeed. And since he's not here tonight, we do have to play this because I remember it being mentioned in the very beginning of the night of the chat.
Oh,
this is
yeah.
in honor of Digital Dave.
Yeah.
Can you wiggle slow? Can you wiggle high? Can you wiggle low? Now stand up straight and stop. Do the wiggle dance. Wiggle. Yeah. Do the wiggle dance.
Yeah, I remember my daughters used to stand in the living room and dance to that shit.
One, I've never seen that. Two, I feel mildly traumatized.
Blake, you'll have to email that one to me so I can get it added to the button list up because there have been quite a few times actually. Specifically, Susan McCarley has requested the.
I didn't realize that it wasn't in there.
Nope, it's not in there. Yep, send that over to me. We'll get it added to the buttons.
I know it's not in there. Haven't heard that.
Wow.
No, it's not in there. She never said that.
She never said that one. I haven't heard that one before. Alucard says, a flock of bats enter the room and takes human form and says, you summoned humans, boxed wine, and catland. Y'all must have missed it.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. Stop!
Here you go. Ketchup and mustard dick.
It never gets old, man. Never gets old.
You guys are the bomb. But, we may have, if things keep going the way they're going over at Gilded, who knows? We may have to switch back to Discord.
We'll see.
Bunch of shit. Yeah, because the whole Roblox membership thing has turned off a lot of dudes, unfortunately. So, what do we got here? Democrats. Okay, I can prep that one up. Why not? Cave Toad threw in another Fitty. Wow.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Very
Thank you
generous
so much,
tonight,
man.
good sir. Get one of these.
Thanks for getting me some beers. Delicious.
That's Jimmy when he was like 17.
He still looks 17.
I'm trying to
send in another vid.
Trying to grow out the chin fuzz and the mustache. It's not coming in all that great.
Yeah, I can't grow a beard, man. I get you.
That's what you're just jealous.
What are you gonna do?
Not a whole hell of a lot. He did send in a video that I had to email to myself, so I'll make sure that I take care of that. It's called the Hot Shots Deep Fake. We'll get to that one here in a minute. Nutguy 1975 Pop, you can start an OnlyFans where you show everyone how to poop in a Pringles can.
That will
This'll
never
help
happen.
with the demonetization.
That actually might work, though.
You
That
shit
actually
one
might
Pringles
work.
can, and they never ever let you live it down.
Well, you made the mistake of telling that story to the internet. So
I did.
You have no one to blame but yourself.
You are absolutely correct.
I remember
Fully-
when you told me. Sorry, go ahead.
Look, I do I even need to play the video? I mean, look at the.
This is disturbing.
Well, it's good to see Rob Reiner is getting some exercise at SeaWorld.
Beauty
Well-
any size.
Well played, Jimmy. Well played.
Woo!
Beauty at any size.
Beauty at no size.
I'm glad you enjoyed
horrendous. Oh yeah, I remember this. I think I have seen this before. This is the Hot Shots deep fake that was
Freedom
sent in.
Squadron, start your engines.
God, that's loud. My ear canals are very sensitive. Took a bullet in Corregidor, passed straight through. Here, look at this. Huh?
We have these to hold down the sound, sir.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Now, just because this was made before Ascension came on the show, I think we now need to put Ascension's face on the black dude.
Okay.
It's just a suggestion.
Everyone in the regiment gets fucked with. Sorry.
That's very correct.
It's one of our mottos.
Mando said of the dude getting nailed in the nards, that gas canister was a direct clit.
Oh, yeah.
A direct clit.
I like it. Into gas, not all Islamic countries where reassignment surgery is an acceptable alternative for homosexuals.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to believe that is a thing in Islamic countries, that's great, but that doesn't mean that he won't end up with a little bit of street love.
Oh, no. He's going to wind up either
Yeah.
getting a bad headache from getting stoned, or he's going to test gravity.
And fill in a pothole.
Or
Yeah,
they'll hang him.
their laws might say one thing, but I guarantee you that that's not the way he's going to end up.
No.
This is bad, right?
Mm-hmm. This is
It's
bad.
very bad.
It's very bad. Very bad.
This is very bad. It's very bad to steal Joe Boo's rum. Radar 69, Islam is a bit weird in regards to the troon thing, and where they're significantly more willing to tolerate trannies than gays. You have to get castrated, though, to earn that toleration.
Well, once they castrate you, you're pretty much useless. I'm sorry.
That's about it there.
Yeah.
It's a eunuch syndrome.
Yeah.
Could be bad, right? Could
You're
be bad.
done.
It's a unique situation.
It's a very unique situation. We got a Mighty Mouse Malibu. Good to have you back, Blake. Thank you. Please duck in on the show like this once in a while. It's gonna happen. I get way too many fucked up but funny submissions to just leave them all to the birds.
Yeah.
We got here. This ought to be interesting.
I love this one.
Those are not her real lips.
Are you serious right now?
Oh yeah.
3 hours. What?
Sushi. Yeah, this is just something that we have around.
Sir, I've been waiting for 30 minutes just sitting on the.
If only she reacted to his dick with that amount of ravenous energy every time.
Right?
She could just leave the teeth out, though.
Yeah.
Look at the useless nails.
Yep.
Why the super glued hair to the side of her head?
I don't know.
The foot long eyelashes.
I don't know. And with those nails, man, like, what is she, Hetty Kruger?
Well, here's the thing, though. I mean, this actually works.
Just stuff her face full of food.
It does work.
It does work.
Hey, fastest way to a man's heart is through his stomach, right?
Yep.
Fastest way to keep a woman from bitching at you: throw some food in her mouth.
Or a dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, depending on her mood, because if she's really pissed off, she's probably gonna.
That has to be.
She's
that
gonna
has to be timed correctly.
Yeah, she's gonna channel her inner Jeffrey Dahmer and Lorena Bobbitt at the same time, and that's not gonna be good.
Yeah, that's when it was a Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. Take a bite at a crime. There you go. 68 Barracuda. Gentlemen, each of you need to look into getting a cold storage solution for crypto. I use the Trezor Model T. Trezor, Trezor.io, and I am planning on getting a Ledger Flex at ledger.com. Use multiple wallets.
Yeah. All right.
There's a lot of dudes out there who use multiple wallets. They just hope they don't get caught.
No, actually, we need to set up a crypto wallet.
Those are pink wallets, Blake.
Ah, yes, pink wallets. Yes, pink tacos, fish tacos.
Is it a pink wallet or a prison pocket? Asking for a friend.
Depends on where you are at in the relationship.
Ask Stretch and Gretchen.
There you go.
I hate that bitch.
Professor Blake Pooh Ass Blaster 3000. He just loves making me say that. Wants the singing Blake. We did have a request for singing pop. You guys are jackasses. Always want to watch the same shit over and over again. Pick new videos.
Look at me, I wanna be the captain of the sea.
About time.
The poop that came from me, I'd rather steer us to debauchery.
Careful what you ask for, video guy. Careful what you ask for.
All right. I hate the murder horse horns.
I take the blame for that one.
It's okay.
Yep.
Hey, give me my...
I wasn't trying to click on that. Apologies. I'm just trying to turn this other video off. Being a piece of shit. Mando says, I love coming in for weekly conspiracy therapy.
So do I.
Yeah. Mando says, Blake, Dwarf, by your logic, I should be going for the Frightmares from previous shows. It's been over a decade since I even got to second base. It's unfortunate. You should play more baseball.
Who wrote that?
Mando.
Mando? Yeah.
He's had some difficulties.
We were talking about the dating IQ there, I think.
Yes.
And what might be happening is it only bottoms out to a certain point.
Yeah.
And
And
then-
after that, I think it stops affecting you as much.
Yeah, and then nature kicks in, and nature knows that at a certain point you should just leave it the fuck alone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Done
Yep.
and done.
Me and Mando are in the same boat.
There you go.
The gay cruise.
I've.
Yeah.
I mean,
Allegedly.
Allegedly, of course.
I'm pretty much the full monk right now. I haven't messed with chicks in quite a few years.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
Rural man life. I remember in the good old days when governors had no problem using National Guard units to actually preserve property and people's lives. Those were the days, weren't they?
Yep. Well, those days will be back sooner or later.
But what happens when Paratrooper Murphy shows up?
Oh yeah, this is fuck. This is the Russians. You could tell.
Oh.
They're all laughing as this guy's spine breaks. It's like, oh,
Dude, cut away. It's a short drop. Cut the fuck away.
I don't think they have the same harnesses we do.
They don't know? Oh, no!
No,
No!
drag. He's getting dragged. So they watch this guy suffer.
I got dragged for about 10 feet on the day jump.
In my airborne days, I would have been running for that to stop that guy from getting hurt.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, our harnesses were rigged where we could cut away. I'm that close to the ground. I'm dumping, man.
Yeah. Now I guess somebody's running out there now.
Wodka.
Oh no, he's getting dragged again.
And we're off.
Oh my God.
It
That's
just
horrible.
goes, man.
Dude, there's
the hell.
Do they have no safety features at all?
I don't know. I don't think so.
It's Russia. I don't. There is no safety manual when it comes to Russia.
They have no problem killing people during operations.
No Russia. I mean, you've seen
Oh,
Enemy
my
at the
God.
Gates, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's getting dragged again.
One rifle, two dudes.
Dude, come on. This
I know this has gone on long enough. This is punishing.
Oh man.
Oh, he's getting dragged again. Is
Dragged
he
again.
dead?
Oh God.
He might
Now
be unconscious.
somebody's out there running.
He
He
might
must
be
be
unconscious
moving.
at this point. He might be unconscious at this point.
Yeah, he might.
Yeah, he probably got slammed into the ground pretty bad. Hopefully he didn't.
Oh,
bust-
not that
Oh,
you have
shit.
any time.
You got
Anytime, gentlemen. Anytime.
I don't want to get the wind in my hair.
So it's the sixth time he's getting dragged.
Damn. Moral of the story is never be friends with Russians. Apparently,
Wow.
they'll just let you. They'll leave you out to dry.
Is that a
That was
beatdown?
horrible.
I was watching it like I said the same thing Steve said. Cut away!
Damn.
Cut away! Pull a knife out! Cut the risers! What the fuck you doing?
Yeah, that's
just
exactly.
Whew.
I mean, we were told to do that. I never had the opportunity to do anything like that. But like, if you're on the ground and you start to drag, you just pull your knife out, cut everything.
Wow.
Cut it. Just fucking cut it.
Cut it, bro.
That's exactly what they do.
We got some more chats here. Professor Blake Pooh Ass Blaster 3000. Today I got into an argument with this stupid lady at work. I told her, be gone, you satanic streetwalker.
Oh, wow.
Next thing you know, I was on my way to HR because they wanted to hear the joke.
No.
Oh, and
That's
straw fight.
fantastic,
Oh!
though.
No, that is
Okay, HR does not want to hear the joke. They just want to hear the joke.
Reynard69, your friend with the multiple chronic organ problems in his 30s might be dealing with Teflon poisoning. It's 4 to 9 fluorides in a chain bracketed by carbon and causes organ failure and cancer if ingested. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
And that's something that they probably wouldn't even think to look into.
It's a PFAS chemical, actually.
Very interesting. Mando, Blake, your Switch Simeon has not been tormented tonight. He needs to make out with one of his ghoul friends. Captain's discretion.
Captain's discretion. I was gonna pick
Your
mine,
Switch
but-
Simeon. I like that. Who exactly are we torturing here?
Everyone.
Everybody
gets bagged on.
Everyone gets screwed with, man.
But the funny thing is, these guys cringe and whinge at it. I just sit back and laugh my ass off because that's fucking comedy gold.
68 Barracuda says, we got the singing pop. Can we get the violinist doing the singing pop song? I'm not familiar with that.
I'm not familiar with that one either.
Yeah, 68 Barracuda, you're going to may have to be more specific. I haven't.
How about
Does
instead
he
of
perhaps mean the actual Russian who actually sings the real song? Because that guy strikes me as he could be a violinist.
He very well could be, but
instead of that, how about we do this one? I don't think we've seen. Well, we've seen this one before, but
oh no,
it's a newie, and it's a goodie.
newie.
Ali Carter's asking Pop's face on Elvis.
I would probably fit on there quite well. Not the fat Elvis, of course. Unless he had
Unless
he had a Punisher shirt on. Everyone gets fucked with, even me.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, thank you.
That was pretty good.
I don't know if you've seen that one yet, Blake.
I have not seen that one. That was great.
A good one.
Alucard says, I managed to get a hold of an old 1800s Freemason Bible. Interesting. 1880s. And that guy says, not enough likes, so give us a Hillary.
I hate this. This is a hillbilly Hillary.
Look at that gut!
Look at that gut!
Yeah,
Hillbilly Hillary.
What's going on over on Rumble? We got 567 viewers and 170 likes. Really?
Yeah. What the hell?
Hit the like button, you lazy twats.
Come on. I'm checking over on YouTube. We got 480 viewers and 378.
YouTube's beating Rumble on likes. Wow, you guys are lazy.
What the hell are you doing?
Tomahawk,
Well-
haven't seen old school Nancy in her bathing suit for a while.
No, and
Dude,
there's
he is
a reason for that.
solid.
Don't do
Ah!
He says he wants to
No.
rub one out.
Ugh.
15 seconds is all he needs with Pool Time Pelosi.
True story. That guy says, the food video reminds me of the I Want Wingstop girl who was working for 10 hours. Well, we haven't watched that one in a while. So you know what? Let's see if we can bring it up here. Yeah, because this one's fucking hilarious. But I'll bring it up here and then restart it so we can all hear it from the beginning. I don't know if you've even seen this one, Kampschwerg. That mouth is ready for more than wings.
She's going to get her tonsils dislocated, man.
She's got the demon eyes.
She's going to get the deep tissue tonsil massage.
Wow.
Wow, I have not seen that one.
It's absolutely epic.
She wants Wingstop for dinner and Wango for dessert.
Wango Tango.
Wingstop and Ding
Wow.
68 Barracuda Andrew Dice Clay knew that. Throw a burger down her throat. Don't mean nothing. Just give her a nice piece of meat. Oh, I think Mando wants Beetle Dwarf.
Oh. Bolshevik.
Everybody drink.
Bolsheviks.
No, don't say it. Bolsheviks. No, please stop.
Bolsheviks.
It's showtime. Bolsheviks, baby. Everyone drink.
There we go.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, Blake, did you know that Battle Dwarf and Nancy Pelosi have their own sitcom now?
I know. It's the best sitcom I've ever seen.
I know.
Oh, I can't wait for this episode 8.
Yeah, it's a shitcom.
Oh, wow.
Is it a shitcom or a shitcom?
Look, I want
I think it's a shit Tom.
Depending on how Nancy's feeling that night, then it's a shitcom.
I was promised royalties. I want royalties.
Yeah, absolutely. Is this the dwarf show? Is that what we're talking about here, Jimmy?
Yep.
In Bolsheviksville, where the sun shines bright, live Dwarf and Nance, what a charming sight. With Sandy the maid and Pop dropping by, and Hillary's antics that'll make you sigh. Oh, Dwarf and Nance, they've got it made, with laughter, love, and a living maid. From morning toast to an evening dance, it's always a hoot with Dwarf and Nance.
That's a good one.
I'm sorry, that music is just that song is just fucking catchy as shit.
The problem with that is the plausibility.
Oh yeah, it's totally implausible. Yeah, plausible
No.
deniability.
No, the problem is that it's totally plausible.
Oh, Mando says, "Pop, you caused this. Don't complain about us torturing you for it.
It's okay."
And Cliff3188 says, "It sucks there's no good shows on TV anymore. I tried watching The Last of Us. There's no way the queer community would survive the zombie apocalypse.
No, you're right.
At least now we can watch The Dwarf and Nance."
So I tuned in here.
Hey, cheers.
Huh?
I'm to the point where
here.
I'm watching. I'm to the point where I'm watching reruns of Magnum PI, like the
Oh, fuck
original.
yeah, man.
Oh yeah, Randy Priak's good.
It's like, I'll go rewatch The X-Files or something. Shit, X-Files was great.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been rewatching Burn Notice. That's a good show.
I still have to watch that show.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me.
I've only watched like
that
the
one.
first season of that.
Big Bruce Campbell fan, so
I'm literally a fucking Burn Notice. I guarantee you there are no chic loft apartments or hot Irish girlfriends. It's not a thing.
I thought they were Irish ditch pigs.
I'm an actual Burn Notice. Anyway.
Woo! We got some chats over on Odyssey as well from Blankets. Pop, did you see Jen Psaki is now gone from MSNPC?
I've actually seen that.
Yeah.
Their ratings are collapsing because they've lied to the country for over a decade.
Yep.
People are just tired of hearing it.
Fuck him. He follows it up with, did you see the video of RFK saying he's banning artificial dyes in big food?
Yes.
Yep. And apparently Skittles has agreed to take the titanium dioxide out of their candies. So that'll
good.
be nice for our kids.
Oh, that's nice. I was eating titanium dioxide.
Yeah, for no fucking reason. Why
I
would you
used
even
to
put
love
that in
Skittles
there?
when I was a kid. Yeah.
You evil candy producing cunts.
Wow.
What are you gonna
No
do?
more red 40, no more blue 5, no more red yellow.
I'm glad
6.
for that. My boy's allergic to red 40.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We're all
Blanket says, happy to see you on a
allergic.
Thursday episode again, Blake. Happy to be here. What's on? Yeah, just what they want. Sea cows. Oh, yes. Francois Le Chatain. Excellent. He sent in an email.
Okay.
Where are you at here, Francois? Back in Canada, specifically Alberta. Mr. Pop and Herr Kleiner, as well as the other creators on this show. So still hoping that my screen appearance on the last movie night show back on Sunday, May 18th, proved not to be such an unpopular thing with the viewers. I'd like to inform you that I'm still safe and sound after a little over a week of motorcycle riding and mostly of camping across 7 American states. That is to say, largely from east to west and partly from south to north. Those of Michigan, Indiana, once again, barely. Illinois, Iowa, so windy. Nebraska, once more, hello, Jimmy. Really loved it there, by the way. Wyoming, look out for running out of gas, which in the end did not happen to me, fortunately. And Montana got such a high from it. I re-entered Canada by way of our friend Unchained Skid's province the day before yesterday, and now I'm staying for the second one of 2 nights at a pretty nice hotel in the Rocky Mountain House, Alberta. As there is a summer job waiting for me at a front desk as a front desk assistant, or attendant at a resort located approximately 85 miles or 135 kilometers away from there by Highway 11, which is also called the David Thompson Highway. I shall thus spend 3 or 4 months in a place that unfortunately has poor connectivity and somewhat strict rules about the use of the internet, so I can browse the web and communicate by email, but I shall not be able to or allowed to download any videos or watch any live streams. That's bullshit. However, after this summer season, once again, I am planning to move to someplace more or less in central Alberta while having secured more long-time gainful employment only to earn my living while pursuing my writing and screenwriting aspirations on the side.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, and here's what might be an interestingly distinct possibility for you. As current Alberta Premier Danielle Smith has made it much easier to have the province hold public consultations on matters such as, say, the possible secession of Alberta from Ottawa.
I hope that happens.
And as Saskatchewan might also do just that, well, I consider that those 2 currently Canadian provinces could at least form one new land named Buffalo, and then, as such, become at least an American outside territory in a way akin to that, for example, of American Samoa in the foreseeable future. And I'd love to be there for that, thus being one of the first citizens or inhabitants of a new country in a way. All right, dear and distinguished gentlemen, I hope you all have a great summer. On my end, I shall be sure to keep on working seriously and thoroughly on my success. Take care.
Do it.
On the whole, Canada becomes part of the U.S. thing. I don't see why that's necessary. Why can't we just say, you know what, fuck the rest of you guys. We're just gonna heckin' hang out with these guys who are our neighbors. We don't have to assimilate them, or they don't have to assimilate us, or any of that stuff. We're next door neighbors. Canada has always been that way. When I was a kid, we used to go across the bridge for lunch.
Yeah.
But okay, what you're saying though is they're going to have to actually turn themselves into an independent country for that to happen.
Okay.
Because the eastern provinces of Canada are just absolutely insane. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Suck it.
Well, and it's totally not like King Charles or whatever the fuck his old ass sausage fingers is. He literally went over to Canada and gave a speech saying, "Oh yeah, we still own you," and all this other stuff, or something around that lines. I can't remember what.
Fuck that guy.
That's actually true though on paper, anyway.
Yeah, they're a commonwealth.
Also, the next time you're rolling through Michigan, I am known to barbecue with whoever the fuck rolls by, man. So if you let me know you're coming, I will fire up the grill. I am that guy.
Hell yeah. Good to hear you had a good time in Nebraska there, Francois.
Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time either there, Comschwerg. I'll come over for some barbecue.
By the way, we need to Pop and Blake, we should have a barbecue at my place one day so we can discuss strategy for other shit.
All right.
Or just so we can eat fucking burgers and shoot shit in my backyard.
Okay. I'm good with that. Sounds great. Blankets. Ironically, I have already mentioned this. Did you hear Skittles is now removing titanium dioxide from them? And I think that also goes for M&M's, Snickers, and those kind of bars.
Yes.
What? Interesting. And he has a meme here of Pop saying, "You're going on the gay cruise with some Milky Lube."
Oh my God.
Milky Lube.
That's Blankets?
Yes, it's Blankets.
Damn, great job, brother. That's a good burn.
Milky Lube. That's disgusting.
I know, but it's disgusting, but it's still a good burn. It's a solid 6.5.
Milky Lube and zinc oxide.
Oh, stop.
Oh, God.
With vagina pus. Fish taco giblets.
Fish taco giblets. Oh, that's horrible.
Tangled up in meat curtains.
There may or may not be a starburst in there or two.
Ah, God! Munging. Blanket says, and this is interesting. What would you think of making a Twitter group channel? I didn't even know that was a thing, honestly.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Also, on this Sunday, I am going to be doing an interview, and if it runs over, I will not be able to do a Sunday supporter stream.
Yes, that's just make sure. I'm not sure if this was mentioned on Tuesday, but the movie night for this month is going to be bumped to the 8th because of a scheduling conflict on my end, which actually works out because the week after that is Father's Day, and we typically do not do supporter streams for holidays.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the links, put them in the supporter sites for all the supporters so they could tune in and watch it as well.
Boom.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I did inform everybody last stream that the movie night will be moved to the 8th.
Yes.
All right, cool.
The poll will be posted this coming week. We get to pick from 5 war movies. We're going to watch some shit get blown up real good. And you and I still have to do a totally separate one on warfare just to discuss our conversation afterwards, because I really want to know what your perspective is going to be on that.
All right.
This is the first war movie I've ever known of that was actually co-directed by somebody who was there. So it's a very interesting concept all by itself. Alucard 1776, I managed to get a deep cycle battery and multiple other things. Billy Von Baum, an idea. Pop as Gandalf. Battle Dwarf as Gaim the Dwarf.
Grimly.
Grimly, yeah, he spelled that way wrong. It's just Gaim. Jimmy Bones as Pippin and Blake as Frodo. Hillary as Smeagol.
Wow.
Lord of the Dinglings. Okay. It's Bad News Bears, baby. Bad News Bears. We do have some MGTOW chats as well. $50 donated by Mungo Harry. You know what that means. You get one of these.
Thanks for your support. I still don't know what's happening there.
I don't even. Drink deep from the cup of expendability. Bolt 2011 runner-up. As I stood among the ransacked ruins that had been my home, surveying the aftermath of the senseless horrors and atrocities that had been perpetrated on my family and everything I hold dear, I swore to myself that no matter where I had to go, no matter what I had to do or endure, I would find the man who did this, and when I did, oh, there would be words. I kind of want to know what happens next. Dark Mad Dog, hello, Riggers. I finally got up. You already did that one. It was over on Rumble. Thank you for that as well, though. Crazy Uncle, welcome back, Admiral Fook Ass. Fuck ass. It's a good thing you're back. The button pushers were having issues. Though I tried using StreamYards on my stream this week for the first time, it was a disaster. Also, I came, giggity, up with something for you guys to use. Next time you're on a rant about some woman's stinky slot C, call it her pathetic pink piss pipe.
Wow, that's
okay.
Very specific.
And descriptive, yes. Dark Mad Dog says, donkey or goat in plastic with a nitroglycerin-filled ass to replace of sex dolls. Detonate when the towel head climax. Live stream it and show it on high school for maximum laughter. Small missile inside a plastic goat. It fires when somebody puts their wiener in it.
Oh my God.
Inflatable dolls with GPS and a boom thing. Fly them into Afghanistan. Laugh at their reaction.
Damn.
Woo, yeah, very specific again. Also, have you guys seen women losing their shit of being left alone? It's hilarious. Yes, it is. They love to cry in the front seat of their car on their lunch break. Have you noticed this trend?
Yeah.
Blake, did you see the one where the girl went to Sonic? I played that last Tuesday.
I did not see that one.
She basically filled up the first 3 seats of the front and most of the back, and there's like a pathetic dog in the back behind her going, "Please save me."
Yeah.
She was angry that people were laughing at her because she went to Sonic and she had to go cry in a parking lot in a different store.
Well, she's a modern woman, so she's used to getting filled 3 times in the front and twice in the back.
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
she was 4.5 bills.
I
Yeah,
was
she was
wondering
usually
how
4.5
fat you'd have
bills.
to be to take up that much real estate.
Yeah.
Woo. Amazing.
That's a
Big-
huge bitch.
Huge biatcha. MGTOW Ronan, hey guys, black women have lost 106K jobs due to budget cuts, and our mad black men have
Oh,
no
well.
sympathy for them.
Oh,
Black
well.
women had no sympathy for black men losing their jobs with Clinton in the late 90s. The Bolsheviks gassed up black women to reject their men and ruin their families.
Yes.
75% born out of wedlock.
Yep.
Order 66 of the Communista accomplished. So, black women, you want sympathy on behalf of black men? Check the dictionary between shit and syphilis.
That's my line. You stole my line.
Also,
Please
the
steal
word
it again.
the word was said, so the button must be pushed.
There, I said it. Bolsheviks. Bolsheviks. Now drink.
Glug, 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 bitches.
I don't know where he got that, but I love it.
Dark Mad Dog 21 Pop, just get your friends, dress as Nazis, and stand silently with a flag. Just be their worst nightmare silently. There's not discussion with total insane leftists. Where I live, they are plentiful and made by leftist universities.
I
They're
disagree with
churning
them
them
now.
out like
if you call me a racist, but yeah, okay.
Sure.
You're a Nazi. Okay, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, sure, it's fine.
You're a misogynist. That's cool. Thank you.
It's cool. That's no problem.
Yeah, whatever.
You take
It
away
doesn't-
their
it gives
thunder,
them-
and they're like, "What am I supposed
yeah,
to do?"
Exactly. It gives them nowhere to go.
These people are outrageaholics.
Mhm.
Never feed the trolls.
Yep.
He continues, it would be funny and even better just to say to a bunch of Muslims they burned the Quran right there where they are and watch the fireworks. I mean, it is funny.
Yeah.
And MGTOW Ronan, baby hairs, also known as edges on black women, are shorter hairs situated at the hairline region. At the perimeter of textured hair are short, wispy hair around the hairline. They have turned them into works of art on their heads. It's been around for a couple decades. It's a black thing.
It must be.
No way.
You said baby hairs glued to their head, and I'm picturing like baby rabbits.
I know, right?
Well, is it baby hair or is it horse hair? Because it's probably both.
Okay, Jimmy, that's neither hair nor there. So,
bastard.
Bastard.
I like it.
Not bad, not bad. Shark Dentures, Sweeney is hot, just not that hot. She's a 10 aspect in society is due to the eye candy drought that we currently live in. I'm not going to disagree with you there.
No.
When they're trying to push Zendaya as like the epitome of beauty.
Oh my God.
Sure.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Zendaya is the female version of Pablo Pascal. We don't need Pedro Pascal. Thank you. We don't need any more movies with her or him in it.
Zendaya is what's Marjorie Taylor? What's her face with the eyes on the sides of her head?
So Anya Taylor-Joy.
Anya Taylor-Joy. Zendaya is Anya Taylor-Joy with her head wrapped in tinfoil and microwaved.
Okay.
The difference is, I actually think Anya Taylor-Joy is a good actress.
No, she is a good actress, though. Everybody cried. Listen, everybody cried about that Netflix thing she did with the chess, the girl who plays chess. So it's a girl who plays fucking chess. So what?
Yeah,
It was
Queen's
a good
Gambit
story.
or something like that.
Queen's Gambit. It was a good story.
Yeah, if it's a good story,
Who
I'll
cares?
watch it. I don't care.
Yeah. Who cares?
But-
Oh, it's a girl who played chess. There's no such thing. Yes, there is. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Y'all ever seen The Menu?
No.
With her and Ray Fiennes, John Leguizamo, really great cast.
Is that good?
movie was made for like next to no money, but it is fucking outstanding. I would
it good?
easily rank it in my
All right.
top 5 of 2023.
I don't know.
Without
You
question.
mentioned John Leguizamo. Yeah, I'm gonna have to write that one off because that dude is fucking retarded.
Oh, I know he's fucking retarded,
but he's a good
so is his
retarded.
character in the movie. So it fits.
So is his character in The Pest.
And his Super Mario Brothers.
And John Wick. What's your point?
Exactly.
All right, let's
Hey,
move on.
what did you do to the car? I can fix that for you.
So the thing is, people are like, I'm not going to watch this movie because of this actor. Well, the thing is, that actor is just one cog in a machine that thousands of people who never see the light of day had to work together to make happen.
Yeah.
I'll
So,
watch.
and I
I'll
think
watch
about
Menu
those
on your
guys because
recommendation.
I've been that guy.
Yeah, I mean, the last John Leguizamo movie that I watched was when we watched the Santa Claus movie where he goes off and
Oh
brutally
yeah,
murders
Violent Night was
everybody.
fucking great.
Violent
That
Night.
was awesome.
That was
And
a,
you know what?
that was a
David
great
Harbour.
fucking movie.
Yeah, it's a great fucking movie. And David Harbour is a fucking idiot, but he still makes good movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
You got to separate the dude. You got to separate that, like the art, I guess, the product from the actor, because you know what? They're just assholes playing pretend, and I guarantee you, half of them don't believe most of the shit that comes out of their own mouths.
Okay, we're going on a cinematic death spiral here.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Ryan Langston says, "Star Wars or Terminator, which happens first?" I got to say, Terminator happens first.
Yeah.
Star Wars happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. It's
all
obvious
done.
what happens first. Yeah.
Pete Meyer wants Singing Pop again. We already did Singing Pop, Brett.
Singing Pop.
Did say,
Yeah,
but
we
we
already
didn't
been there,
do
Pete.
this one, so you know what? We're going to strike a compromise.
Oh, here we go. I hate this.
Suck a dick.
I hate this one. It's green screen abuse right there.
Never gets old.
That's what that is.
Whitest
St.
boy ever.
Sean St. George says Russians and safety features. Never thought I'd see that in the same sentence.
They're not really big on that.
Oh man,
we did 10 days in Vladivostok on a project, and they were up at 10 in the morning. They're drinking. You want vodka? No, we're good, man. No, it's good vodka. This is Russian vodka. You want vodka?
Yes.
No.
No.
They do make some good vodka over in Russia.
10 in the morning. They're fucking hammered.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. Net guy wants to know, any redheads involved in your interview? You going to show them how to poop in a Pringles can? Damn, I'm an asshole.
That would be no.
We like redheads around here, but we do understand that they come with a caveat of insanity.
They have no soul.
That too. Tomahawk 6. I have no at 2-6. I have no intention of ever going to Michigan. Nice spelling error there. But if I ever end up there, I'm taking you up on that offer and drinking all your mead.
If you attempted to drink all of my mead, it would literally kill you.
Yeah.
Alcohol poisoning. What a way to go, right?
There is 55 gallons of mead sitting in this house right now.
Holy shit! Can I have some?
Plus, he's got 10 more gallons of honey.
That sounds amazing.
No, I've got a little more than 10 gallons, buddy.
Oh, okay.
I'm still waiting for my bottle, Battle Dwarf. God damn.
I have to be able to legally ship it, Jimmy, but we're really close.
Do you know how many bottles of booze I have shipped over to these guys? After the Peach Bird Dog incident,
you're admitting
you know what? Actually, given that no money is changing hands, I think I can just send you some.
Yeah, just tell post office. No, there's nothing breakable in there. Everything's
wrap it
routed.
into old T-shirts.
It's honey, which is actually the truth. It's honey.
It is true. Yes,
that's right.
We got a supporter message for me, apparently. No homo. I've genuinely missed seeing you on Thought Thursdays. It's not the same without you, but I understand you were in full-blown husband and father mode while trying to make some money for something other than the wedding stuff, which isn't a downturn like you guys mentioned.
Yep.
Well, I really appreciate your message, good sir. Susan McCarley sent in 30 on the K-Shaps for winning. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, boy. Fellow Warhoarder is requesting Terrence Pop as Madonna. Like a virgin deep fake.
Oh God! Don't do that. Nah.
Wow,
Billy, do your worst.
I don't know if we'll be able to play that one on the YouTube side.
Yeah, I don't think we will.
Tony Most sent a 20 on K-Shap and says, "Please never play that Singing Pop again."
I'm afraid that's probably one of the most popular videos. So you're just going to have
it's
to
in the
close your
top
eyes.
5.
Pretty good, actually.
We get a request for it pretty much every stream, at least every stream that I'm on.
Every stream I've ever been on.
Yeah, there's been at least 1 or 2 for Singing Pop.
Yep.
Oh, Alucard says Voyeur has messages broadcasting every 13 seconds, and the messages are about our blue round marble. Oh, Voyager, you mean?
Voyager,
not Voyeur,
yeah.
Voyager,
Not Voyeur, Voyager.
And the Voyager, yeah. Although that's
unless
most
there's
of the
another
satellites
satellite that
there.
we are not aware of.
Yeah, most of those satellites up there are Voyeurs, to be fair.
Yeah, to be fair.
All right, I believe that is all of the chats, and it's 10:25.
All right.
Holy cow.
Outstanding.
We did
It's
pretty
been
good.
nice to be back.
Good to see you, Blake.
Oh yeah, good to see you here back on the cap taint up here back again.
Cap taint. Taint your hiney, and it's taint your giny. That's why they call it the taint.
What are you going to do?
That's how it goes, brother. So final words from the Peanut Gallery, Battle Dwarf.
Reynard69 says redheads have their own souls and gingers who have a freckle for every soul they've stolen.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That works. Final words from the evil button pushing monkey.
Oh, well, everybody knows my fucking final spiel. Jump on over to the fucking Redonkulas show or Redonkulas merch. Get yourself some merch because things are getting crazy out there. And, well, we're going to need some way to communicate with those that are in the regiment. And, well, we won't sling lead your ways if you got yourself a Party and Guardian shirt on.
Yeah.
Or an evil button push or Eva Harris monkey shirt on. Or allegedly.
Yes. I'm also working currently on merch for the Sugadick Finishing School for Girls.
Sugadick.
Suggadik. The Sugadick Finishing School.
We need to do like a 3-minute AI song with our own music video called Sugadick.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. Or at least a commercial about the school.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, and Blake, there was another idea that prepondered on the last stream. Make whiteboards great again.
Oh, there you go.
Have cartoon pop with the dry erase markers and the whiteboards in the background.
Make blackboards pick your cotton.
Don't finish that. Don't finish that.
I'm so fucked.
That's racist.
That's racism.
That's so
That's
fucked up.
racism.
It's funny though. It's funny.
Oh, that's good shit right there. All right, Pop. You know what time it is.
All right, everybody. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and swim. It's not going to work out for you. If you absolutely must fornicate, wear a condom, take it with you, or flush it down the toilet, and watch it go all the way down. Why? Because women are sneaky bitches, and child support does last 18 to 21 years, depending upon the state you are in. Rack up, pack up, and stack up. There's always safety in numbers. You can't go wrong with that. And maintain your situational awareness, because if you're going to be attacked, something in your environment will have changed. It's up to you to see it. And last but not least, I'm sick and tired of throwing you guys in the dirt because you're making permanent solutions to temporary problems. Play the long game. You do not know what tomorrow holds for you, and it could change on a dime. All right, last but not least, all right, I want you all to stay in the fight because you don't win if you don't fight. And if everything else fails, live at a motherfucking spite. And always remember, I'm the guy cheering for you. When you win all of those battles, you can never tell anyone about. Boom, beer me.
That's right. And as always, don't add to the population. Don't subtract from the population. Don't wind up in the hospital, cemetery, or jail. If you do wind up in jail, establish dominance quickly. And to add one to the safety briefing, we live out of spite for those we would never meet. Remember that.
Yes.
You guys take it easy, and I'll see you next time.